What is up, everybody? Welcome, welcome. I'm just getting started here. Bear with me a moment. I'm going to do a quick show today. Welcome, welcome. I hope everybody is doing well. Okay, we'll get started in just a moment. I didn't post the show today because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do one. So I didn't want to post it unless I was sure. All right, I'll sit down in just a moment. But welcome. Hi, you want this cake? Welcome. Hi, Lakia. Welcome. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Okay, there we go. I had to put some tunes on here. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Luna. Welcome. All right, so we'll get started in just a moment. Make sure I got everything. I hope everybody is doing well today. Please don't forget to hit that like button. I greatly appreciate that if you do. I wanted to try a little bit of a different angle today because I get bored kind of easy with stuff. So I was like, you know what, shit, let's do something different today. Let me go ahead and get ready to set the timer today. All right. Well, if it's going to get started, come on now. There it goes. Okay. Woo! Thank you so much for hitting that like button. I greatly appreciate that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with some questions. Please know that you are welcome to donate if you have a question, you want an in-depth reading. Please don't hesitate. My donation links are above here. Right here. I do accept Cash App or PayPal. All right, so I am doing well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You want this cake. I appreciate that. You're beautiful as well. All right. Good evening, Luna. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the questions here. Okay, so he wants this cake, wants to know, will Riley want to spend together tonight or this weekend before he leaves? Okay, let's take a look. Okay. Yes, we do have the 10 of Pentacles here. The answer is yes on that. This almost represents family. So I do feel like he wants to spend some time with you before the weekend ends here. So I'm going to say yes on that. So keep me posted. Keep me posted. All right. So let's see here. Okay. So Lakia wants to know, did Kevin's ex-girlfriend left out in the cold because he cheated on her? Okay. Let's see. Did he leave her out in the cold because he cheated? All right. Spirit, holy angels, guide. Lord, please show me. Oh, it's possible with the Page of Pentacles here. I'm seeing a message come through with the Page of Pentacles. A lot of times, a lot of readers will say, oh, this is not about receiving a message, but that's exactly what a page is a messenger. So I would say that there is some sort of note or something here that's going to come along. I feel like your friend is going to receive some sort of message from her boyfriend. I would say it's a possibility that the answer is yes on that. All right, so Tanusri, and keep me posted, Leaky. I want to hear the outcome of that. Thank you so much for your subscription. So 3 main primary school teachers jobs, KA interview. Are you wanting to know if you are going to get the job? Is that your question? Let's take a look and see. Will Tennessee get the job? Yes, we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is about money. Yes, the answer is yes. It may be a little bit slow in response to you or getting back to you, but you will get it. I do feel like I do see it here. Okay, I'm doing good, Tiger. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, everyone. And Amika wants to know, does Sasha want to come back into my life? Okay, let's take a look. Okay, we have 8 of Cups. Someone has walked away with this Eight of Cups energy, okay? It could be you, but I'm kind of feeling like it's more the other person. Maybe they've decided to take a break for a while. I feel like somebody had to kind of set a boundary here. It could be you as well, but it feels like this person has emotionally possibly taken a break and left for a while. I do feel like this person will come back, but it just feels like they are taking a break at the current moment. So I suspect that you guys are not communicating with each other at all. Since I'm seeing this Eight of Cups energy, it just feels like it's just completely just still. Not really much is really going on at this current moment. But I do feel like this person will come back into your life, but it is going to take a little while. I feel like there's some healing or something that needs to be done, or there's some sort of cycle that needs to come back around for you guys to get back together. But whatever this was quite emotional. From what I'm picking up and what I'm feeling here, I'm feeling a lot of emotions here. So I'm not sure if somebody said something or did something that really hurt the other person's feelings. But this person will come back around. But for right now, you guys are separated. I don't see you guys getting back together anytime soon. But I do feel like you will eventually. This person will come back into your life. All right, Feria, thank you so much for the like. Deepa Kumar, welcome. Yes, you can certainly ask a question. All right, so Luna wants to know, and thank you so much for the like, Luna. Does Jay the Aries want to reconcile? Okay. Does Jay the Aries want to reconcile? Yes or no, Spirit? Does Jay the Aries want to reconcile? Yes, we have the Ten of Pentacles. He has been thinking about you. I'm not sure if you guys had planned on possibly getting married at one point or spending a lot of time together, or, you know, maybe moving forwards with your connection or relationship. But yes, I do see that this person wants to reconcile eventually. It feels like there's a lot of space here between the two of you. I'm not even sure if there's a possible physical move, like you've moved, or maybe the other person may have moved or thought about moving. But I do see you guys reconciling and getting back together, okay? I do see that. So keep me posted. Fire Spawnable, welcome. Okay, so Tiger Dragon wants to know, is any new love coming in? Thank you, okay. Is any new love coming in for Tiger Dragon? Yes or no, Spirit? Thank you. Three of Pentacles. Yes, I do see some sort of connection with someone when we have the Three of Pentacles here. That can indicate cooperation, teamwork, working together. And you also could meet this person at the workplace or through your job or something similar to that. So be on the lookout. Your love could be coming through the workplace. You might be meeting each other at some sort of event or at the office, or maybe this person kind of saunters in and you guys meet up. But it could, I'm sensing a connection through work here. So the answer is yes, I do see a new love coming in for you. All right. Okay. All right, so Feria wants to know, and thank you so much for your subscription. Should I try and become an influencer? Should Feria Spirit try and become an influencer, yes or no? Okay, we have Five of Wands. Okay, I'm going to say that this is a card of action. Now, I'm going to be honest with you from what I'm seeing here. I think that you should, but Spirit is saying they do want you to clear up some things with this Five of Wands. I feel like you could be taking on too many things. There could be like a bunch of different avenues, or maybe you're just confused about exactly what to do as a social media influencer. Maybe there's a lot of topics or interests that you have in mind and you haven't really narrowed it down to one particular thing. So Spirit says they want you to get a pen and paper and write that down. Write what one particular thing, or maybe two or three things that really that you're very interested in, and go with something that feels natural for you. Because Spirit says do not do anything that's trendy, or do not do anything that you feel is popular. Do something that is natural to you, and do something that you're really interested in, because it won't feel like work to you after a while. And just make sure that you narrow down whatever it is that you're looking to do, that you narrow it down to 1 to 3 different things. And then eventually you'll probably narrow it down to about 2 things. So you'll have a little bit of variety. But the answer is yes, but we've got to get this confusion out of the way first with the 5 of Wands energy. But the answer is yes, okay? But just make sure you narrow it down, all right? Keep me posted, love. All right, so, okay. Deepa Kumar says, will I get the government job this year? Yes or no? All right, thank you so much for the likes, everyone. And if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I do weekly lives. All right, so will Deepa Kumar get the government job this year? Yes or no, Spirit? Yes, we have the Empress card. That is abundance and creativity. So yes, the answer is yes for you, Deepa Kumar. Absolutely. In fact, I see 2 or 3 options coming your way. All right, so Mohan Kumar, thank you so much for your subscription. When will you get married? Oh, Lord. Tarot is not really the greatest with time, but we'll take a look. We'll try to figure out something for you. All right, Spirit. When will Mohan Kumar get married? Okay. We have 9 of Pentacles. Now, if we want to talk about timing when it comes to tarot, Pentacles represents years. So it is a possibility from what this is saying. It could be 9 years for you to get married. But for some reason, I'm seeing spiritually for you, and my spirit eye here, I'm seeing about 2 years for you that you end up meeting someone and end up being in a relationship. So you could court this person for a while, or it could be on again, off again, that sort of thing. But Spirit is showing here of 9 years. But I feel like you're going to meet this person way before the 9-year mark. So it could be that it's just a long courtship. And you know, with tarot, let me cut this thing off. It is subject to change based on, you know, the choices that we make. Nothing is set in stone. It's just a probability of what could possibly happen, or a projection of what could possibly happen. But I'm seeing years before you get married, but see 2 years before you meet that person, and this Spirit is saying 9 years by the time you get married. But it could be faster than that, but that's what they're showing here. So keep me posted, love. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your singleness. Don't be in a rush. Okay. All right. Okay. Hi, Atira. Welcome. Okay. So Fire Spawnable wants to know, may I ask, would Sam have an opinion if he knew what happened to me today? Did you have an argument with somebody, Fire Spawnable? Okay. So I'm feeling like there could be something, a disagreement or something that maybe happened. Okay. Fire Spawnable. Would Sam have a different opinion? We have the Knight of Pentacles, which is kind of a little bit of a slow mover, but it is somebody that's dependable and stable. So yeah, I feel like this person is more on your side if there was something that occurred today. And I feel like this person is supportive. This card represents support as well. So I want you to know that whatever happens, that even if this person doesn't seemingly support you outwardly, they do support you. They like you a lot. So I'm going to say yes, that they will have an opinion, but it will actually be more towards you, favor, and your favor than you think. So I think that this person really, really likes you a lot, and you have support here as well. So that's good. That's always a good thing, to feel like you have support, especially in this times, because it's hard to find support. It's hard to regulate ourselves emotionally every day because of all the shit that goes on, all the stuff that we deal with on a daily basis at work and private life. And then just, you know, just going out, the way people act nowadays, like when you go to the grocery store or you're driving, there's a lot of folks that's just very impatient and irrational, and they don't really critically think. But I do want you to know that this person is in support of you. All right. Okay, Miss Herard, welcome. Okay, Lakia says definitely accurate. Awesome. And I love a good update, you guys. When you guys update me on the readings, I love it. Okay, so Atira Nasir wants to know, will Z get married to me in the future? Okay, Atira, will Z and you get married in the future? Yes or no? Okay. Yes, we have the King of Pentacles. He is showing up as a king to your queen. So I do feel like this person is ready and responsible. They are also stable and reliable. And this person does care for you. So I'm going to say yes, that it is a high possibility from this card showing up as the King of Pentacles that you and this person will get married. So I do feel like that. Okay, so JV wants to know, keep me posted. I'm terrified of eviction. I'm not working and have been actively interviewing. Will I receive an offer soon? Okay, let's take a look. And JV, I understand. Right now, it's rough out here. This job market is terrible. Okay, so will JV receive an offer soon, Spirit? Yes, we have the victory card, which is the Six of Wands. You have been putting in a lot of applications. I mean, like a ton. I see that you are a very proactive person. You're not the type of person that just sits by and waits on things. And you're like this in a lot of areas in your life. If you see that there's a problem or an issue, you just don't sit on that. You actively take action. And that's what it takes. You know, as they say, faith without works is dead. And you are a person that is active and proactive. And I like that instead of being just reactive. But the answer is yes, you have the Six of Wands, which is a card of victory and success. So you will get something. I'm seeing something, an offer within the next 2 to 3 weeks. I know that seems like that's a little bit far away, but you could get, you know, an email or a phone call a lot sooner than that. But I do see you getting a job, so hang in there, hang in there. I mean, you have to do some side hustles or something like that until you can get this job permanently. Definitely do that if you can, or if you have to borrow a little bit of money or something from somebody. Definitely do that if you can. Right now, it's rough, y'all. I'm telling you, this job market, I mean, it took me, whoo. I mean, I haven't really put in as many applications as other people, but it took me about 50 applications just to get like an interview, and I finally got hired somewhere, thank God. But say your prayers, pray about it, but you are on the road to getting something. So let me know. I see it within the next 2 to 3 weeks of you getting an offer and accepting an offer. So keep me posted, love. I wish you the best. Okay, JV, so keep me posted. All right, so Miss Herard wants to know, what does summer 2026 have in store for me and Alexis R's relationship? Okay. Ooh. Let me do that again. Okay. Is this a person, Miss Herard, that you're on again and off again with? Okay. All right. Show me summer 2026. Okay. Well, this is a card about tradition and unity. So this can be coming together. I see you guys spending more time together and learning about each other. It feels like you guys have a lot in common. I'm not sure if you guys come from the same cultural background, or maybe you went to school together, but I'm seeing a commonality here. And I'm seeing, when I see this card of the Wise Counselor, that is a card of unity, tradition, and wanting traditional relationships. It's also a card of higher learning as well. educating, learning more things. So I see you guys getting to know each other even more, opening up to each other this summer and learning more about one another. And possibly a relationship could be in the offering here, because it looks like both of you may be on the same page as far as wanting a relationship or a connection that's more traditional versus like, you know, casual, just hookups, flings. It's more of like you guys are wanting to like date and be in a relationship. So yeah, it looks good to me with the wise counselor. Yeah, stick to your guns, okay? Stick to your guns, Miss Herard. You know, be true to yourself when it comes to what you want out of a relationship. If there's something that you want more of, make sure that you communicate that to your partner. If you want to spend more time, if you want this person to be more affectionate, or if you want to know where the relationship is headed, Spirit says be truthful, be honest, and have that talk with this person. I think you're going to get what you're looking for. It looks good to me. All right, so keep me posted. All right, so Ave, welcome, Ave. It's good to see you too, love. Okay. Is communication likely with a guy I had feelings for? Okay, so Ave wants to know, Spirit, is communication likely with the guy that they had feelings for? Are they going to hear back from this person, Spirit? Yes, we have the World. So I'm not sure if this person is in a different country, or if they're in a different state or location, or they're traveling. Or it could be you that could be in a different location or possibly traveling. Maybe that could have been one of the issues, maybe distance in the past here with this person. But yes, I do feel like this person will come back around and there will be communication. Okay, this is a good card, the World card. So yes on that. Okay. All right, Jasmine. Hey, Jasmine, it's been a minute. I love to hear from you. Good to see you. I am doing well. All right, so Ann Morgan wants to know, will my daughter find a life partner and have children, as she is very shy? Okay. This is for Ann Morgan. And will her daughter find love, a partner, and children? Yes, we have the Nine of Cups, which is the card of wish fulfillment. So if this is what she's hoping for, this is what she wants, this is what she desires here, the answer is yes with the Nine of Cups energy. Okay, it's wish fulfillment, happiness. So yes, she will. Okay. Jasmine wants to know what's coming towards me in June 2026. Fantastic. High Priestess is here. All right, so I feel like for some reason you're going to have a spiritual encounter. I'm not sure if you're interested in experiencing paranormal or spiritual experiences. You very well could be, but I'm sensing, I'm feeling like you're going to experience something possibly paranormal. It's not a bad thing, but it's just something that maybe you were not expecting to happen. Maybe you might see something move, or you may hear a voice, or you may see something. But since the High Priestess is here, that can also mean listening to your own intuition and guidance. It could mean that your psychic abilities are amping up or becoming more powerful. So please make sure that you listen to your intuition, because I'm seeing something here about paranormal. I'm seeing something here as something spiritual, an experience that you may have that you weren't expecting or anticipating. Could be something that you're praying about too, Jasmine. You know, if you want to see something or you want to feel something out of the supernatural or spiritual, it's okay to pray about that, and God will show you that sometimes. If that's what you want to see, but be ready for it. But I do feel like your intuition is going to definitely be increasing in regards to life in general, and just overall, it's almost going to be like you're a magnet when it comes to spiritual matters and spiritual things. I'm feeling it here as I'm stroking this card. I'm feeling it very strongly for you. So let me know if you have an experience next month, Jasmine, that in your bedroom, or you may see something, you know, don't freak out. You're going to start feeling something here, and let me know what that is. It's just some type of spiritual awakening or spiritual experience for you. Let me know. All right, but it looks good for you otherwise. It's like it's almost timing is meant for you, for that to happen for you. Hi, Miss Lord. All right, so Miss Lord, thank you so much for the like. Is Christian returning to me? Yes or no, Spirit? We have King of Swords, yes. This is all about communication, honesty, courage, truth. I feel like this person is going to return to you, and I feel like that you're going to start having a conversation or talking about things that you need to talk about. I feel like there's a conversation or something that was left unsaid, and I feel like communication is going to be a key factor when you guys do get back together. But the answer is yes. But I do feel like you guys are going to be talking. I feel like this person respects you, like they think that you're very smart and highly intelligent, and just someone that that they can see themselves being with. They'll be back. They'll be back, and I feel like communication will be much stronger this time. So keep me posted, Miss Lord. Okay. All right. Yes, thank you, Jasmine. Yes, no need to spam everybody, because it kind of spams the chat here. It's hard for me to kind of go through, because I got to look through everything and see which ones I've already went through. Yes, Virgo. Oh, thank you so much, yes, Virgo. Thank you. Thank you, love. Okay, so Ronan, thank you so much for the like. Now, will I receive my TCS exam admit card? How long will it take to come? Okay, we're going to take a look here. Like I said, tarot's not always the greatest as far as timing, but we'll look to see if you will receive it and see how long it may take. All right, Spirit, please show us about the TCS admit card. When will they receive it? Oh, okay. We have the Four of Swords. So it could take, I'm seeing somewhere about 4 weeks before you receive it. It feels like there's been some sort of delay or quietness in regards to receiving the cards. I'm not sure if there's some sort of delay. Maybe they've had a lack of staff, or it could be maybe it's just taking a little bit time for things to come through, but you will receive it. But it's kind of taking its time, but I'm seeing 4 weeks here for you with the Four of Swords. So about 4 weeks. Okay, so keep me posted. Okay. Oh, it's Virgo donated. Awesome, awesome. Janaea, awesome. Okay, now I am seeing here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with the donation-based reads, because I think we've been doing free questions now for about 20 minutes now. So I just realized that. And thank you guys so much for your generous donations. It means the world to me, and I greatly appreciate that. Thank you for your support, everyone. All right, so we got S Virgo. So I'm so glad I saw that. So I'm going to put you down. And then Janaea donated as well. Thank you so much, loves. All right, so let me check my phone here. And we're going to get started with some donation-based reads. Okay. All right, so Janaea is got 1. And Sarah is for 2. Okay, and Jasmine. Okay. All right, so Jasmine is for 2. Okay, fantastic. All right, so we got Sarah, we got Janaea, and Jasmine. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get ready to get started with donation-based reads. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. All right, let me turn on my tunes. So first, we're going to get started with S Virgo. And I don't know if it'll let me do my thank you stuff up here since I got this timer up here. It may not, but I usually put my little thank you thing up here. Let's see. There it goes. Okay. All right, so we're going to get started with S Virgo. S Virgo, if you are here, love, please type your question down in the chat. And the free questions, don't worry, I'll come back and try to answer those, the ones that I did not get a chance to answer. But donations do take priority when they do come in. But I will come back and do some of those. So
I was able to complete my bachelor's.
Let me make sure. Boy, we got a lot of questions coming in today. Okay. Oh, Cindy says that she donated too. Okay. All right, Cindy, let me go ahead and get you added to love. Let me see. Okay.
The instructors that I had, I felt they were very knowledgeable in their field of study. I feel accomplished. I feel proud of myself. I feel like
okay, Cindy donated too. Okay, Cindy, I got you here, love. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, so as Virgo love, if you are here, please type in your questions. Okay, and thank you everyone for your patience. Hi, Monica, welcome. Okay. All right, let me make sure, let me check and see if she sent her questions in with her donation. I don't want to miss anything here. Okay. Okay, so we're just waiting on S Virgo. All right. I don't want anyone to miss their donation reads. So donation reads also come with 2 free oracle messages if my brain works correctly today. I'm going to get a little bit of water. I'll be right back. So we're waiting on S Virgo. Okay, so maybe she had to step out for a moment. That is okay. All right, so as Virgo love, let me know if you are here. If not, we may move on to the next donation, and then we'll circle back to you, love. There you go. All right, I figured, I said, well, she might have had to step out or something. She could be at work or something. Thank you so much, S Virgo, for your generous donations. If you would, love, please type your question down in the chat. You're welcome, Sky Bright. Hi, Life with Janani. Welcome, welcome. All right, everyone. I am currently working on donation-based reads, so I promise you guys I'm not ignoring any of the free questions. It's just donation-based reads do take priority. Then I'll come back and do some free questions. Woo, I got to get my breath, you guys. I'm an old woman. I had to go down the stairs, and then I came back up the stairs, and I about died. All right, so let's take a look here. But I've been reborn again. Okay, so S Virgo wants to know, how will things move forward for Matthew and I Is it a love connection? I'm getting to know him and someone else. I really like Matthew. Okay. All right, so let's take a look. Let me take the little Snoopy off here. All right, so let me pick out a significator card for you. I'm going to put the Ace of Cups, since that signifies new relationships. And usually the card that I'm looking for is usually at the very last. Thank you so much. Thank you, Spirit, for making me work hard. All right. Let's see here. There we go, Ace of Cups. Okay, so we're going to choose Ace of Cups as our significator. Thank you, Jasmine. Oh, thank you so much. These are the Guardian Angel cards by Radley Valentine. I love these cards. They do have pretty colors and illustrations. All right, so please show us, Spirit. What is the connection, or what will be of the connection between Matthew and Esper? Okay. And I'll go through the cards as well. Can I ask you a question, as Virgo? Is this person also a nurse, or do they work in the healthcare industry as well? Okay, all right, so you have some things in common with this person. That's the first thing that I'm seeing. We have the Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and the Magician card. Okay, so right away with the Page of Swords card, I am seeing communication actively going between you and this person. I'm not sure if you guys communicate via social media as well. I feel like this person is secretly looking at your social media, like they're watching your Facebook or TikToks or Instagram, something to that degree. It feels like that, you know, this person is watching you. I'm not even sure if you guys have met over the internet, but no, I'm feeling like this is more of like a person-to-person interaction, a meeting here. Okay. All right, but it does feel like this person could be watching you or watching your social media, kind of spying. Okay, so you do live a distance. Okay, so I wasn't sure if this was an internet connection with the Page of Swords. That's how you guys could have possibly met through. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense. Okay, all right. Is he also in healthcare as well? All right, so I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles. With the Ace of Pentacles energy, this is a new opportunity. I'm not sure if he has accepted a new job or if you have accepted a new job, but somebody is starting something new here. It could be just be representing the relationship as well, being brand new, but you're off to a good start here. 10 of Pentacles is showing me that this person, I feel like, is family oriented. And you did say that both of you are parents. So this person definitely loves to be around family. They definitely, I do see them wanting to get married and have a family again. I am seeing that here with the 10 of Pentacles. Now, we do have the Magician card, which is the card of manifestation. It's also the card of transformation and resources. So I feel like he is going to, if he's not already doing well financially, I think that he will. I see him being very resourceful. So I'm not sure if he owns a business, or if he has like a side hustle, or if he's interested in building a business. But I do see that he is very resourceful, has a lot of skills. Okay, but we want to know, how does he feel about you, and where is this connection going? All right, Spirit, so please show us, where is this connection going, and how does he feel about his Virgo? Okay. He works a good job. Okay, he's very resourceful. He knows a lot of things. Political family. Okay. Got a lot of connections then. Does a lot of networking. All right, so we have the Five of Swords here. And I see this as someone, and this could be your energy as well. It could be, you could be wondering, am I making the right decision with this person? Is this person, because we live far away, the distance? So I'm feeling like that you could be thinking about that on your end. He could be thinking about that on his end. There is a choice to be made here with the Lover's card. Okay, you can see that with emotions, choices. And the High Priestess is here. You're going to learn more things about each other. Definitely. That's what I'm picking up and seeing here, Spirit. Will this become a connection? This is a choice. I feel like you guys could be leaning towards a connection here. Some possible dating or moving forwards. What's the outcome, Spirit? Oh, okay, looks very good. So the Star card is here, hope, faith, and inspiration. Yes, I do feel like there could be a connection coming between the two of you. And it could be coming in, this is Gemini season. The Star card generally represents Aquarius. But, you know, since it is an air sign, I'm thinking more towards Gemini season, that you guys could be kind of moving in a little bit closer to things. Let's see how it comes, Spirit, relationship or no relationship. Okay. Okay, so 3 cards fell out. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the 8 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Okay. So I'm going to be honest with you from what I'm seeing here as Virgo. I think that Spirit feels like there is a possibility of you guys getting together. The only issue that I'm seeing here is the distance. Okay, so that could be an issue in the future, especially if you guys want to get together or spend time together. That's the only thing that I'm seeing here, because with this 8 of Cups, that can signify a person being, feeling abandoned or alone. That's the only thing that I'm seeing here. And Spirit is showing with the 8 of Pentacles, it does signify hard work. Now, the relationship could happen. It absolutely could, but it is going to require a lot of work. Okay, it's going to require a lot of effort being put forth on both sides to keep this relationship or connection going. But there is the possibility of it happening here with the Lover's card. Okay. Only issue I'm seeing here is distance. That's the only, but you know, I want to be honest with you. And so with the distance being there, that could cause some issues. Okay. But if you work hard at it, both of you work hard and you put effort into this, you could make it. You could be it. And the Page of Cups does indicate here at the very last card, news of love. So if both of you decide that, you know, distance is not an issue and you both put in the effort to making it work, I do see something between you and Matthew. Okay. So I think he's an overall great guy. The thing that I like about his energy that I'm feeling with him is I feel that he's very honest about things. And I'm sensing like he's an open book. I could be wrong about that, but I'm feeling like he's very honest about things. He's an open book. He talks, expresses his feelings with you. He feels comfortable with that. And I like that energy. And I see him as being someone who is not playing games, so to speak. So I feel like I said, if both of you are okay with the distance, it could work. So I'm going to give this a thumbs up here. All right, so let me see what spiritual messages come up. Like I said, Spirit says the choice is yours. Okay. All right, so what spiritual messages do you have for us, Virgo? Okay. All right, so 2 cards came out, so we're going to read those. We have 7 of Gabriel, and it says, stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, and claim your personal power. And the second card that we have is the 6 of Raphael, which says, embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. I would not make a good actress because I keep putting everything wrong in the camera, the wrong angles. You can tell I've never worked in TV before. But it looks good as Virgo. I do see a possible connection in future with you guys if you both decide to go forth and put in the effort. All right, love, what's your second question? And we'll get to your second question. Okay, so I am talking to someone else. His initial is K. How will things work out for us? I am talking to both of them, so who to choose? Okay, all right. Is it Kyle or? All right, let's see here. I'm gonna pick out. We'll do 2 of Cups for you as well, so significator. Da, 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 da. If I was an actress, they would fire me on the spot because I don't, me and the camera, honey, it's a no. Okay, 2 of Cups. Here we go, 2 of Cups. All right. He's Taurus. Okay. I don't know why I'm just already picking up Matthew's energy feels more favorable, but we'll see as we go forwards. Okay. All right. Okay. What's the connection between K and S Virgo? Ooh, you are in a love triangle. It's showing up right here. 3 of Cups. Okay. And it is possible too, as Virgo, that Kay, like you, could be talking to someone too. Okay, so you guys you're not yet at that committed stage. Okay, Spirit. Anything else you want me to know? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I see why you're torn. Okay, so we got the 3 of Cups, which indicates more than one person. So I feel like this could be, of course, your energy since you're talking to another person. But he could also be talking, you know, just kind of in talking stages with another person as well. I'm seeing it here on both sides. We have the Chariot card, which is about willpower and victory recognition. Okay, it's like you're trying to make that decision on who's right for you. Six of Swords is here, so that shows about relocation, hope. Is this person also at a distance from you? Because I'm seeing something about a relocation here, so I'm not sure if he's thinking about moving someplace else or if he's already someplace else with the Six of Swords. And we have the King of Wands. So I'm really feeling like this person is definitely sexually attracted to you. Absolutely. There's no doubt. We want to try to figure out, is this more of a physical attraction or is there some emotion behind this? Okay. He's local? Okay. Okay. Is there emotion here? Is he in it for physical reasons, Spirit? Only. Five of Pentacles. Okay. Oh. Okay. Ooh wee. Okay, I'm already seeing. What's the outcome? Okay, this is very interesting. I could be wrong here as Virgo, but okay, we have Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Six of Wands, the Hanged Man, and we have the Magician. So the energy right away that I'm pulling from him is that he does really like you, but it feels like this could be more of a sexual type of connection versus emotional. I'm not saying that he's just in it for to try to sleep with you, but it just feels like it's more of kind of like a casual type of feeling that I'm getting from him. Let me know if this resonates. It just feels like it's more of like more of a kind of a casual type of thing. When he talks to you, does he mention intimacy or, sexual things a lot? Or does he, now sometimes guys will not tell you, or they'll just kind of try to hide it until they feel more comfortable with you. And then that's when you see the freak come out and they start talking more, and, the conversation starts to become more sexual in nature. And you're kind of seeing, okay, this person's thinking more about the freaky deaky than they are about a relationship, but sometimes they'll try to reel you in and hook you in with all the sweet stuff, but they just really want to get some stuff. So, I would say that, this is a hard one, because I feel like he's local to you and you really like him. But I'm going to be honest with you. I think Matthew is probably going to be more of what you're looking for. But I would date them both. I mean, until you get a commitment with somebody, I would just continue seeing them both. But I am feeling like the K guy, he's a lot of fun. He's very attractive. He's very attracted to you. But it just feels more of like a physical connection versus an actual like emotional connection. I could be wrong about this. Totally, he liked, oh, okay. He likes toes. I knew there was something freaky about him. But I knew it. He's probably got some Pisces thrown in there. It might be a Pisces moon or something. Even though he's Taurus, but Tauruses are very sensual anyway. They like sex. But anyways, I'm gonna say Matthew, I think, is more, even though he's a long distance, I think that he would be more of a candidate than this guy. But I would say date them both. Date them both until you get the commitment that you're looking for, or the relationship. You get a relationship that you're looking for. I feel like Matthew's going to work out better. But I would still keep this guy, still keep him around, you know, have fun or talk to or go on a dinner date or something like that. But yeah, I just feel like he's more, you know, just wanting to just kind of have a good time versus actual relationship. When was his last relationship, by the way? I'm feeling they're showing me something about 3 years. I'm not sure if it was 3 years ago that he was last in a relationship, or he was in a relationship for 3 years or something to that degree. Nice guy, a lot of fun, but I just feel like it's more sexual than it is emotional. But still keep him around, you know. You want some dinner or coffee or have some, let it be spicier, you know. You have needs. Every woman has needs. Every man has needs. All right, so let's see what spiritual messages are for S Virgo. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they were showing me something about 3 years. Okay. Yes, he's probably still on the prowl of having fun. But yeah, I say date them both. But I think Matthew is going to be the winner. Okay. All right, so the 2 messages that came out for you is the 8 of Gabriel. It says a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results. Important communication is headed towards you. Okay. And you can always go back and pause that too in the video if you want to take a closer look at the card. And we have the 9 of Michael. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome that you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. There we go. All right, so thank you so much. I hope I was able to answer your questions. I'm feeling like it's going to be more Matthew that you end up having a connection with. But, you know, like I said, just date around, have fun until you get that connection that you're seeking. But I think you're going to see with this guy, it's going to be more physical than it is an actual relationship. But Matthew, I feel like is going to be the winner in this, if you choose it. All right. You're welcome, S Virgo, and thank you so much again for your generous donations. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So next, and keep me posted. You know, keep me posted on updates. Hi, Michael. Welcome. All right. So, everyone, I am working on donation-based reads at the current moment. I will come back to answer some free questions once the donations are completed. Janaea is up next. So if Janaea, love, you are here, please type your question down in the chat. We're going to get to you next, love. All right. And my tunes went off again. All right. Hey, Michael. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Okay, let me put Janaea up next. And thank you so much for your patience, everyone. There you are. Awesome. All right, Janaea, if you would, love, please type your question down in the chat and we'll get to yours next. I forgot to ring my bell. I always like to ring my bell for like spiritual clarity, but I can still do it. All right. I need to throw these flowers away, y'all. They have wilted and died and went back into the heavens. You see how these are some roses that I grew and they just went back into the heavens. I need to give them a proper burial. Alrighty. Yes, Michael, definitely. Let me know when you want to set that up. Alright, so Janaea says, my kid's dad and I go to court June 30th. I requested full and physical custody along with child support and the right to change My kid's last name. Will he fight? How will it go? All right, let's take a look, Janaea. I'm going to pull a significator card. I'm going to pull the the Justice card for you. All right. Turn this down. Okay. All right, Spirit, how will this go with the court? And how will this turn out? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. And Janaea, thank you so much for your generous donation, love. I hope you're doing well. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to show you the cards. We're going to look at the cards together. We got 7 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, the World card, and we have the 8 of Wands. Okay, I see your ex. I see the baby's daddy with the 7 of Wands. He may try to defend himself. I do see that here with the 7 of Wands. He may resist or try to challenge you, or challenge the situation. So I don't feel like he's going to, like this is gonna, I don't know how to say it in the best way. I feel like he's going to possibly try to challenge and try to be like, you know, well, I did this and I did that, and basically try to defend himself is what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing it's a possibility that there may be another court date coming versus this one. I feel like there's going to be some back and forth with him, you know, trying to say this and trying to say that and trying to defend himself. And I feel like this is going to be more than just this court date next week. All right, but the good news of it is on your end is that you have the 3 of Pentacles, which is about collaboration, working together, and recognition. So I feel like the courts are going to be actually more on your side than they are on his side. Because they can kind of see in so many words that he's full of shit. Excuse my language, but it's just the truth. I see the World card as accomplishment and a completion of a cycle. See, a new cycle is starting here for you. So I personally see that they're going to be leaning more towards your side, but because it is the court system, they still have to listen to him and what he has to say. So I'm going to say there's going to be more than one court date. There may be 2 or 3 or another one that comes up in the near future. But I feel like you're going to be the winner with the 8 of Cups. He's going to be walking away. So I feel like it's going to be heralded more towards your side. But let me confirm that. Spirit, please confirm this. Will Janaea be the winner here? And what will the outcome be, Spirit? Okay. Oh, okay. Ace of Wands is about action. Action being taken here. New opportunities. Having manifestation here. Again, recognition with the Sun card. I feel like they're going to be more towards your side. On your side, Janaea. Like I said, it may take a couple of more dates. But I feel like you're going to win. burn you a brown candle, Janaea, before you go. Burn you a brown candle and ask for Archangel Michael to bless you. Yep, and we have the Six of Swords, which is about hope, faith, and moving forwards, and relief. So I feel like they're going to be more on your side, and I feel like you're going to be the winner. A painful chapter ends. So I feel like eventually he'll stop challenging. It's going to take some time though, but I feel like he's just going to finally just give up. It's not going to happen this next court date, but I feel like as the months go by, he'll just realize, you know, that he's not going to win. And we end it here with Judgment card, which is about rebirths, reawakenings, and renewals. You got a new life starting, Janaea, with this renewal card. So I'm going to predict that you're going to be just fine. I feel like he's going to, I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm just going by what Spirit's showing me. I feel like he's going to defend himself next week when you go. Not next week, but on June 30th when you go. He's going to, you know, try to make things look bad. But I feel like ultimately there's going to be a couple of more court dates. They're going to see through it, and I feel like you're going to have favor. That's what I'm seeing here. It's like God, the angels are going to bless you because they know that you're forthright, honest, and true. And they know that he's BSing right now. So, that's what I predict. It looks good to me, especially with the ending on the Judgment card. Rebirths, reawakenings. Him walking away because he realizes that he's not going to be able to win. Action being taken. The Sun card, recognition. Relief and hope and moving forwards. Leaving uncharted, hard territory into better, you know, things moving more smoothly. So I feel like you're going to win. So like I said, it's going to be a few months. It may get a little bit rocky. It may feel like, you know, you may feel like you're not going to win. You may feel like you may be losing. Don't worry about that. Just pray about it. Ask Archangel Michael to bless you and help you, and God to help you. Burn your brown candle, and I feel like you're going to be able to win. It's going to take a little time. It's going to be a few more months, or could be several more months, but you'll get out of it. All right, you'll get what you need, and I feel like you'll have full custody. There may be some visitation rights though, like he may, you know, request for visitation. I feel like they'll grant that. Or they may allow the kids to go and spend the night every once in a while or something like that. But I feel like you're going to be the winner. All right, so Spirit, please show us. All right. Oh, gosh, I hate when these cards fall. Okay, so I'm going to show you your spiritual messages. We have the 8 of Raphael. It says, there is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, a spiritual quest. Beautiful. And you can always pause the video at any time. King of Raphael, warm, generous, honorable, refined. Yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. So trust the universe, trust God that he's here to help you and to bless you. Okay? He's gotten you this far. Oh, girl, you got nothing but Raphaels. That's the healing angel. That's the angel of emotions here and healing and health. All right, so 9 of Raphael says, make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. Okay, so just know that things are going to work out for you and work in your favor. God is with you. All right, so beautiful, beautiful. Let me pull one more card I just want to see something. Anything else, Spirit, you want us to know? Oh, Two of Wands. So partnership, progress, and plans. So you're going to make progress here, Janaea. So progress is on the way. And also I'm seeing this, when I see this feather, this to me indicates when you see a pair here, that you have someone spiritually by your side to help you. They don't always have to be physical, but it can be a spiritual partner. It could be an angel. It could be a guide. It could be the Lord, you know, that blesses you and helps you and is here by your side. So you may notice some feathers. Be on the lookout to, if you start to notice a feather somewhere, that could be a spiritual sign that Spirit is saying that they're with you. It could be a reminder that when things get a little rough and tough, sometimes you may receive that signal or see that symbol. But just know that even though you may not physically feel that someone is there with you, there is someone there with you in the spirit form with the Two of Wands that's with you to watch over you, protect you, and guide you. Okay? Yes, yes, yes. But it's going to work out for you. Like I said, at first, the first couple months, it may seem a little rough, a little funky, but stick with it. It's going to be in your favor. All right, and thank you so much, Janaea. I hope everything is going well your way. And blessings to you. And thank you again for your generous donation, love. And keep me posted. All right. So, we have Jasmine, who is up next. Jasmine, love, if you are here, please type your question down in the chat, and we will get to your questions next. Okay. Okay, and this is for Miss Jasmine. Thank you so much for your generous donations, Jasmine. All right, so Jasmine wants to know, let's talk more about what you saw coming towards me spiritually wise in June 2026. What's happening and what do you need to know? Okay, we'll take a look at that. All right, Spirit. What is coming towards Jasmine next month spiritually in June 2026? And I'm going to pick out a significator card for that. I am going to pick out the High Priestess again. Okay. All right, there we go. Here's the High Priestess. Let me take that off so we can see. All right, Spirit, please show us what is spiritually going to be happening towards Jasmine in June 2026. Okay. Guides, angels, Father, Lord. It's coming towards Jasmine in 2026. Okay. Jasmine, have you seen paranormal things before, like spirits or heard spirits? So I'm also sensing that you could be clairsentient, which means you can feel things. Like you know when the energy changes or shifts within a room. You may also sense and know that a spirit is there. Okay. Okay. Okay, you can feel things. Yeah, I felt like you were clairsentient. Oh, okay, very interesting. So we're going to go through your cards. We have the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the Dreamer card. Interesting that this Dreamer card came up, because the Dreamer card generally signifies the Fool card. That's basically what it is. But it's also the Dreamer. So I found that interesting. The reason why I'm telling you that this is interesting is because it came up in the same reading as the Nine of Swords. So it is a very large possibility that next month that you may be getting some dreams or visions that could be coming to you from the spirit realm with this Nine of Swords, okay? These dreams or visions could be something that could be warning you about something in the future. Not anything bad, but just kind of just giving you a heads up of something to look out for, or to think about, or to get yourself more, I would say just more in spiritual alignment here. So pay attention to your dreams and visions, because there could be something that could be prophetic. It could be something that happens kind of like deja vu. So make sure if you have a pen and paper in the month of June that you write your dreams down. Okay, write them down, because your dreams can come true. Boy, I've had a lot of them that's come true, especially when it comes to family. If there's something happens with family or something to that degree. Not saying that anything's going to happen, but I'm just saying just pay attention to that. We do have Eight of Pentacles, which is about mastering something. Excuse me. Spirit wants you to work on mastering something in your life. I don't know what that is, but there's a certain ability or skill that you do have that may be highlighted in the month of June that they want you to work towards. Okay, this could be something that affects you for the rest of your life. It could be a creative ability or a skill or something that you could do career-wise that can make you money, that can bring you success, or something that you just really enjoy doing. So Spirit says pay attention to things that you really like to do, your skills and abilities, because I feel like next month you're going to get some sort of message in regards to that. But definitely pay attention to your dreams. We have Knight of Cups, which can mean emotions, or it could also mean, with the Knight of Cups, communication. Again, I feel like Spirit's going to communicate with you next month. Okay? You may see something or hear something out of the normal here. And we have the Dreamer card, which is about new opportunities, taking risk, being open to things. Again, pay attention to your dreams. They could be telling you something. Yes, that's what I was looking at. I was like, wow, that's very interesting. Hi, Randa. Hi, Butterfly. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Anything else, Spirit, that we need to know about? Okay.
Please see important safety information and indication at 340.
Okay. Oh, okay. Five of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, it's something you need to let go of, Jasmine. There could be something that has emotionally hurt you, or a situation that has made you very sad about something that Spirit says they want you to let it go. We have the Five of Cups here, which is about regret, disappointment, sadness, or depression. Okay. So we also have the Seven of Pentacles, which can mean delays or obstacles, or it could just mean that you're waiting for something to come to fruition, or you've been waiting for something to happen to you for a very long time and it has not transpired yet. I do see that here as well with the Seven of Pentacles. Yours will be next, Cindy. You haven't missed it yet, love. And then we have the Release card, which is about letting something go. Something transforms and changes for you. So in the month of June, this is a powerful month for you, Jasmine, because you're going to be transforming and letting something go. This could be emotional. I really feel like this is more leaning towards more emotional. Maybe that's why you have the spiritual awakening, or you could have a spiritual experience because Spirit is trying to get your attention about something that you need to let go of, and embracing a new pathway, a new journey for yourself. Okay, anything else, Spirit? But I'm sensing something spiritually happening for you next month. It could be anything. It could be a vision. It could be dreams. It could be somebody coming up to you and saying something to you that you were not anticipating or expecting, something you needed to hear, something you needed to know, and you will know that it's not coincidence. Yeah, we got 9 of Pentacles, which is about self-made woman. This is about entrepreneurship. This is about self-love as well with the 9 of Pentacles. Enjoying yourself, okay? Enjoying your garden. This could also be a symbol too that Spirit is saying that you may be cut out to be an entrepreneur. Whether you believe it or not, or whether you feel like it or not, or whether you are ready for it or not. When the time is right, it may be that you may be the type of person that works better alone and doing your own business. And maybe this is something that Spirit wants you to know as well, that in the future you may be a business owner and work totally for yourself. By the way, what is your birth date? Because I'm seeing something about a 7 with you, Jasmine. Are you born on the 16th, the 7th, or the 25th? Or are you a life path 7? Or are you born in the 7th month? I'm just seeing a streak of independence here with you. That could also be part of it. Maybe that's what that 8 of Pentacles is signifying here. That mastering your craft, learning skills, abilities to be able to work on your own. Because at some point, even if you're not owning your own business right now, or maybe if you don't think that you'll own your own business, this could be a premonition for your future that you may actually be your own entrepreneur in the years to come. May 2nd. Okay. 5 plus 2. Okay, so that makes sense. So it's a possibility that you could be, do you know what your life path number is? I just keep seeing 7. Okay. Yep, and we end it here with the King of Wands, which is about leadership, confidence, self-expression. You're meant to express yourself in some sort of way. Are you very creative? Something just moved in the room that was heavy. Life path. Okay, life path 1. Okay, if you're a life path 1, let me tell you something about life path 1s. Y'all can make a lot of money. If you are born on the 10th, and it doesn't matter whether you're life path 1, if your birthday is a 1, the first day, you're born on the 10th, you're born on the 19th, or you're born on the 19th, the 1st, the 10th, or the 19th. You can make a lot of money. I know a millionaire that was a 1. Okay, that equaled up to a 1. That is a money number. Okay, so I want you to know, don't doubt yourself with a life path 1. Definitely do some reading about your life path number, because that's going to tell you a little bit more about who you are. With you being a number 2, as far as your birthday, that says that you're a hard worker, and you have a lot of skills and abilities. So make sure that you're taking action on that, because you yourself, my friend, can be very wealthy. Very wealthy. Very wealthy. So don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your abilities. 1s and 8s. I mean, anybody can be wealthy. But 1s and 8s, if your birthday adds up to an 8, or you're a life path 8, or you're a life path 1, or even a 9, can be extremely wealthy. Yes, so don't sleep on that. Don't sleep on it. So I feel like something moved in the cabinet. You heard something. It's starting now, isn't it? But you will have a spiritual experience. I'd say between now and June, that is coming. Don't be afraid of it. Pay attention to your dreams, visions, how you're feeling. You're clairsentient. A new A new era is starting here for you. And I feel like Spirit wants to push you into being an entrepreneur and working for yourself. I was not expecting this reading to turn into this, but that's what is showing. Okay. It was a jug of water that has been there for the last month. That's still crazy, though, for it to move on its own, though. Like, what caused it to move on its own? You know what I mean? A jug of water is just going to sit there. All right. All right, so the two oracle cards that came for you. All right. The two cards that came for you are Three of Michael. Okay, so release the, oh my gosh, release the past. You will grow from the situation. Time heals all wounds. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and your second card is the Sun. So life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So Spirit wants you to think positive. And try to remain as positive as you can. You got a bright future coming for you. So, yeah, that's what I have here. So be expecting something spiritual between now and the month of June, the whole month of June. Like I said, and let me know and keep me posted. Keep me posted. All right. So, I think your second question is, okay. Let's see here. What will come towards me now at the end of June? Okay, so what will come towards me now and the end of June 2026? Okay. What will come for Jasmine? Oh, thank you so much, Love and Life. Thank you. And welcome to the show. Thank you so much, love. Okay. What is coming towards Jasmine between now and the end of June? Okay. Let me get you added, Love and Life. Okay. All right, so the first card that we have is the Ace of Swords. We have the Five of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Oh my goodness, this is all about thinking and communication. Queen of Cups. And the Hermit card. Okay, very interesting, very interesting. Jasmine, do you have an event coming next month or this month where you're going to be around a lot of people? Are you going to like a birthday celebration or some sort of get-together? Because I see you doing a lot of communicating between now and the month of June, the end of June. Talking to people, communication. I just see you talking to a lot of different people. Talking about things or just some sort of like, it could be texting or phone calls, something to that degree. We do have the Five of Swords, which indicates letting go, the loss of something, conflict and decision. I don't feel like it's anything bad though. So it could be that there's someone says something to you in communication, and you let that person know how you feel, okay? I'm doing a get-together this Sunday with my closest friends to have a barbecue, but I'm going to let them know I might be moving out. Okay, that makes sense. Because I felt like there was a conversation or something to be had about something here that could be painful. And it could be that you're moving out of state. Maybe your friends might be really bummed out about that or sad about it. Are you second guessing your decision about moving out of state? 'Cause I feel like you may be worried about some things. You know, are you going to be able to make a new circle of friends? Or, you know, will your friends be mad at you or pissed off with you because you're making a decision? Okay. But I want you to know this, being upfront with them and talking to them about this, it may cause a little friction, because you may have some people that may not like it, the fact that you're moving or you're leaving. But we got the Queen of Swords here, which is about being truthful and honest and blunt. So I feel like you're going to have to deliver the news and tell them that you're leaving, but be truthful and honest with yourself. And it's okay if you're a little scared to say it. Have courage, okay? The Queen of Swords is very blunt and very direct, okay? And she's very honest about things and very courageous with her words. You know, when she thinks about, that's why the sword is here, because the sword is the sword of truth. It cuts through things. It's like when you communicate with somebody or you talk to somebody about something that's very important. That's why they say the tongue is a sword. You know what I mean? Because it cuts through things. And so stick to your guns, okay? Do what you feel is best for you. Do what you feel is best for you. I've lived in one place for 40 years. Yeah, it's time for change. Okay, we do have the Queen of Cups. Your friends will come back around with the Queen of Cups. If you're worried about, you know, whether or not, you know, they're still going to be there, the answer is yes. They will be open to it. They will be receptive. They will be supportive. Even if you get some strange looks or people are upset right away, that's okay. They'll come back around and they'll support you. Okay, so no worries. We have the loving, giving, and psychicness again. Again, Jasmine, no wonder we kept seeing a new cycle start for you. Remember I was telling you in the last reading that something new was going to be headed your way? You got a new chapter. You got a new start here. Okay? Your friends will be open and receptive. Now, as you move, once you do move, you will feel isolated with the Hermit card. It's going to take some adjustments for you to get kind of used to the new place, the new city, the new, wherever it is that you're going, the new surroundings. It's going to feel a little isolating, but you're going to be okay. All right. Anything else, Spirit, you see for Jasmine next month? That's a big change. Yeah, so that's why we kept seeing the Death card, the transformation card for you in that last read. That makes total sense. You're old. It's like you're you're shedding your old skin and you're moving to something new. Okay. Are you moving to a new home? Are you signing a new apartment lease or paperwork for a new house? Reason why I'm asking that is we have the Justice card, which can mean legal things. Okay. Paperworks, contracts. Yes. When we saw that, it was saying that it was something that you needed to let go of. No wonder, that made perfect sense. Now that we have all the pieces coming together. Makes perfect sense. Tarot reflects what we're feeling and what we're going through. Okay. All right, Jasmine. Are you taking a break from your job in order to move? I see you taking some sort of a break. Hi, Elective. Welcome. Okay, so I see a break coming for you in the near future as well. It could be you might be taking a week off or a while. You could be taking a little bit of a break to get yourself together once you move. I do see a break coming, a break happening. I'll be buying something, but I'm going through Gotcha. Okay. So no wonder if it's custody, that is legal. Okay, that is legal. So that makes perfect sense here. Okay, now we cooking with gas. All right, so this involves a child, 6 of Cups, because that is about childhood or children. Okay, nostalgia. Okay. Yeah, I see you're taking some time off. Okay, when it comes to the legal issues, I feel like you're going to feel kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place here with the 2 of Swords. You're kind of wondering, what direction do I go? Do I go left? Do I go right? Don't make a decision as of yet, okay? It's okay for you not to be able to make a decision. Spirit's going to work out something for you anyways. They want you to take some time out for yourself and think about things and meditate. Take some time away if you need to. That's why I kept saying not last month, but next month you're going to have some dreams or visions about something, or something spiritual is going to happen to you to help you with something, okay? So listen to your intuition. And we end it here with the Star card. So I want you to know that whatever is going to happen as far as the custody goes is going to go in your favor. Reason why I say that is because we have the Star card, which is about hope, faith, and inspiration and fulfillment. This is also about listening to your inner compass. Your inner compass has been telling you that you needed to move for a while. It feels like things have been stagnant. It's been still. It hasn't been moving forwards. You need something new in your life. You need new energy. You need new surroundings, because I felt like where you were, you weren't really growing. And it just feels like nothing was really taking place or taking flight in your life. And now Spirit is saying a new doorway, a new chapter is opening up for you. You will get, I do feel like you're going to be favored in your court battle here, or custody issue here. I feel like you're going to get favor in that. Okay. So with the Star card, Spirit says, listen to your intuition. Follow your intuition. That's why it kept showing up very strongly with the High Priestess in the last reading. Your intuition is not going to steer you wrong. It's going to steer you right. Okay? So make sure you listen to it. If it tells you yes to a certain situation, do it. If it says no, don't do it. If it says to hold, and don't do anything. Sometimes our intuition will tell us not to do anything. That's perfectly fine. Listen to it. Okay? It's your best friend. Okay. Yeah, it's been very stagnant. It just feels like nothing's growing, nothing's changing, nothing's moving. It's the same. It's like a gerbil wheel. It's the same thing over and over and over again every day. And so I feel like you felt like once you moved that it would create new changes for you, and it will. And it will be more positive changes. The Star card. Okay, so always remember this. When you get the Star card in a tarot reading, outside of the Wheel of Fortune, those are the 2 best cards that you can get. The Wheel of Fortune, which is prosperity, luck, change, progress, and the Star card, which means hope and faith. Those are the 2 best cards that you can ever get in tarot. So when you see those come up in a reading, it's a major arcana card, or they're both major arcana cards. Be on the lookout for something very good. Okay? Let me get some water, y'all. But I want you to know you're off to a right start. Don't second guess yourself, even if it seems like at times you're like, oh God, did I make the right move? Yes, you made the right move. Okay, what spiritual message do you have for Jasmine? Okay, so 2 cards came out. Are you moving towards a rural area, Jasmine, more like in the country? All right, we have the 9 of Gabriel that came out. And it says, stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. And we have the Knight of Ariel. And I'll read that to you. It says, there is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan Being watched over by somebody kind. Again, there's an angel right by that man on that horse, and I think that represents you. You've got somebody in the spirit realm that's watching over you, that's going to help you. Okay? Yes. Yes, I think you're gonna feel better being in the country or a more rural area. It's more breathable, it's less traffic. You're able to think more clearly. You just feel better. It's just an overall improvement for you. And again, with this Knight of Ariel, it was saying to make a very detailed plan. Make plans. Okay, make plans. And you're going to be moving in the right direction. I want to have animals and my own farming. See, that could be what your business is. You know, if you start growing stuff in the future, because I see you being an entrepreneur in your future. So growing stuff, you could make products out of the stuff that you grow from your farm. Or it could be anything. You could have a business where you teach people how to ride horses or something. I mean, it could be anything. So just know the possibilities are endless. All right, Jasmine. Well, that's what I have for you as far as spirit is concerned. Don't worry. It's going to work out for you. Maintain a positive attitude. You are making the right move by leaving your current area and going into something new. And I feel like the justice system will be on your side here. All right, so good luck to you, and burn that brown candle. As I told Janaea, burn the brown candle for good luck, and ask the Lord and ask Archangel Michael to bless you with this while you go to court, and they will help you. All right, so thank you so much again, Jasmine, for your generous donations. I greatly appreciate you. Wonderful, Jasmine, wonderful. I'm glad that I could help. And keep me posted. Keep me posted, love. Because y'all know I love a good update. All right, so next we have Cindy. Miss Cindy, if you're here, please type your question down in the chat. And thank you, everyone, for your patience. I greatly appreciate you all. Okay. And love and life, is that you, MB? I just want to make sure. Okay, looks like somebody's here. Oh, okay, awesome. Okay, thank you so much, love. So you're for 2 readings. Okay, I got you. And you added your question in there, so thank you so much. All right, so Cindy is, oh, let me fix it. Cindy is up next. All right. Okay, let me get my other little thank you out. And thank you so much, Cindy, for your generous donation as well. All right, so Cindy wants to know, can you tell me David's feelings towards me and where this connection is headed? Okay, have you just started dating or started talking with this person? And is he, I'm feeling something about an earth sign with him, a Taurus, or could possibly be Gemini. Okay. All right. Or it could be moon sign or rising. All right. So please, Spirit, show me David's feelings towards, he's a Virgo. Okay, I kept seeing an earth sign there. Okay. That makes sense. All right, so I'm going to pick out a significator. I'm going to pick up the 2 of Cups. And again, Spirit, you're going to make me work hard, Spirit. I know you are. You always wait and do the darn card I'm looking for at the last. Why y'all do me like this, Spirit? Why? Okay. But I thank you for working with me. All right, so... Ooh. There we go. I knew it was going to be towards that end. Okay, now you see it there. I told him I wanted to move away from a casual dynamic into something more intentional. Okay. Is he in his 30s, by the way? I could be wrong about the age. He said he understood, didn't talk for a week. He just reached out this week. Light, warm conversation. Okay. Okay. How does he feel? He's 41? Okay. Does he have any children? Okay. You're 39, okay. So maybe I was picking up on your energy. Okay. Yeah, I felt a child there with him. Okay. All right. How does he feel, Spirit? Is this a fairly new connection, like the past 3 to 4 months, or has it been longer? You have a daughter too? Okay. Young. Okay. Okay, you've known him a long time. Okay. On and off for years. Okay. Okay. Well, I see that here because you guys have been supportive of each other. I see that here with the Knight of Pentacles. One good thing I do like about his energy, it feels like you can pick up the phone and call him at any time. I do like that energy. Okay. All right, so I'm going to show you the cards. We have the Page of Wands, the Strength card, the Seven of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like you two have supported each other, though. Like when you were in between relationships or raising the kids, like I felt like you could call him and ask him questions and just talk, and you know, him the same way he could call you and ask you questions. So it's more than just like a sexual type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you're genuinely friends, because you have some people that will have just friends with benefits, or really it's just benefits, but they can't like really pick up the phone and call that person or be like, I'm at the gas station. Can you come pick me up? My car went dead. It's not really that kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's not really that kind of genuine connection. It's more of like an associate with benefits is what I would call it. Not your situation, but just most people that have been involved with friends with benefits. It's crazy how you can, have fun together, but that person, they can't, give you any money or nothing. But your friend is not like that. I do feel like he genuinely would help you if you really needed help, and vice versa. So that's good. That's one good thing I like about it. I am showing an element of sexuality here, though, between the two of you, the Page of Wands. So I'm not trying to be nosy here or put you on the spot, but I do see some, some physical movement here between the two of you, or the possibility of that if you did want to do that. Okay, so this person is very attracted to you. Strength card shows me that you have been waiting a while for this person to come around. It's like you've been waiting a while for this person to profess their love to you, or to tell you how they really feel, or to offer commitment here with the Strength card. So I am seeing that here because you're feeling that there could be more possibilities in this connection with this person. But only thing that I'm really concerned about is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords can show us illusion sometimes. And it can also indicate awareness in a situation. I'm not feeling like this person is stabbing you in the back or doing something bad to you or anything like that. Because usually sometimes with the Seven of Swords, it can indicate a liar. It can indicate somebody that's cheating on someone. And I don't see that here with your situation. But it does kind of feel like there could be a little bit of a haze around this connection between you and this person. All right, so I'm gonna delve more deeper into this to see if your connection could move any further. All right, but again, we've got support here, so that's good. A good friendship and support and trust. I feel like you can trust him. All right, so Spirit, can you please show me, does he have romantic feelings as regards to a relationship for Cindy? Please show us, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel. Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you, guides. Okay. Ace of Cups. Okay, so as I'm going through, we have Ace of Cups. So I do feel like there is some sort of emotional connection between you and this person. I do feel like there is an emotional connection here between the two of you. So it does go beyond friendship and it does go beyond just a casual type of having fun. I do see emotional connection here. There's exchange of hearts here. The only problem that I see here, though, is the Ten of Wands, which can indicate imbalance here. Like there's something that's imbalanced in this connection or relationship. It could be that maybe he's got a million and one things going on, or there's areas in his life that needs to be corrected before he tries to approach someone with a relationship. I'm sensing, I don't want to say this about your friend, but I'm sensing almost like there's a lot of shit going on with your friend. I don't know if he's told you this or not, but it's like a lot of stuff going on with him. It could be financially, it could be emotionally, it could be he's doing a million and one things, and he's just imbalanced in some areas and needs to work on those areas before he could give anyone a relationship. So maybe that's one of the reasons why he has not approached you for a relationship, because he does care about you. I do see that here, but it just feels like there's a severe imbalance or something that needs to be moderated and balanced out before he could approach a relationship with you. Do you know if he has any health issues, Cindy, that you're aware of? Okay, so what's the outcome, Spirit? Okay. What's the outcome? Okay. All right. I'm going to be honest with you, Cindy. I like to tell people what I see. Eight of Swords is feeling stuck and restricted. Somebody feels stuck here or restricted. And I'm feeling like it's not you, but it's him. There's something that he's not telling you about, the reason why he's not moved forwards or proceeded forwards with you. He's feeling stuck or restricted, or there's something going on here to where he's out of balance. And it's causing him to, when it comes to relationships, to clam up and not necessarily move forwards. So I'm gonna be honest with you, Cindy. I don't feel like, as of right now, and this could change, I don't feel like you guys are going to be in a relationship at any time soon. There is something here. I'm not saying that you won't in the future, because that could change. I'm not going to say that, but as of right now, it just feels like it. Let me ask you a question. When you talk to him about a relationship, does he dodge the question? Or does he get really quiet on you and then pivot to something else? Because I'm seeing that and I'm feeling this. Like he kind of evades the conversation, or evades the possibility of talking about that. Okay. Yeah, so I just want you to know it has nothing to do with you whatsoever. He really likes you a lot. But there is something going on with him that's a mess. And he feels stuck and restricted. I'm not sure if he was married before and he got a divorce, or he was in a long-term relationship and it didn't work out for whatever reason. And he's just kind of in a place to where he sees that in his future and he does want it, but it's like it's not a priority like right now. You know, it's just more of like taking day by day, raising his daughter, or, you know, grandchildren or whatever, and just taking things day by day. Yeah, because we have the Eight of Cups here. That's the next card, which is about walking away or leaving something behind. So I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't feel like now you guys will be in a relationship or a connection in the committed type of way. I think things will stay, like if you're okay with things staying the way that they are for the next, I would say 6 months to a year, it can stay that way. But I don't feel like as of right now you're going to get the commitment that you're seeking with this person. Now, it doesn't mean that in the future he won't change. I'm not saying that. But it just feels like there are some things that he's got to take care of and get balanced, and get himself emotionally and mentally to where he can give you a committed relationship. Avoid it, yeah. Yeah, something going on he ain't telling you about. It's not anything bad. It's just he may just be in a place where he just doesn't want a commitment with anyone right now. And some people are like that, you know, if they've been in relationships or marriages, there's a lot of men like that. As soon as they get out of a relationship, it could be years, and they just kind of just live that bachelor lifestyle, you know. Let me see what else is coming for you, Cindy. Yeah, and we have the Four of Swords, which indicates meditation, and kind of at a standstill. So, yeah, Spirit just confirmed what I was saying here about the connection between the two of you. I feel like it's going to stay the same for the foreseeable future. But, like I said, 6 months from now, a year from now, that could change. My advice to you, enjoy it for what it is. Like, if you just, I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. I like to be honest with people. If you need some sexual connection and you need relief, hey, he's your man. If you want somebody to go out to dinner with or get a little bite to eat and hang out with, he's your man. But as far as like connecting with him on, you know, like relationship wise, he's not going to connect to anybody right now. It's going to be kind of staying the same. But depending on where you are in life, that can actually be kind of good. You know what I mean? Because trust me, once you get your 40s into your 40s, and I can't generalize and speak for everybody, but it becomes more about your needs being met versus love. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, do I have clean bed sheets? You know, I can get a good cookie. You know, can I eat a good, delicious meal? Talk to my friends on the phone. So you'll start to change and evolve as you get a little bit older. I'm 43 myself, and it's more about needs for me than it is about anything else, to be quite honest with you. But I say keep your options open, keep dating around, and have fun. Protect yourself now, but but have fun. Let me see if there's somebody else, Cindy, that could be coming your way in the next 6 months. Let me ask, Spirit, is there anybody else that could be coming Cindy's way in the next 6 months? Yes, we have the Dreamer card. So that's about risk and opportunity and new things coming your way. So I feel like somebody else may step in, Cindy. So don't be afraid. You know, like I said, you can still see each other and have fun and get your needs met. Nothing wrong with that. But I just, I would just keep my options open and date around and have a good time. But there is a possibility within the next 6 months that there could be somebody else that steps in and gives you some romance, or have some that you can, you know, have a connection with. Okay, so keep your options open. Okay. All right, let me see what spiritual cards are coming out for Cindy. Okay, Spirit, please show us. Okay. Hi, North Star Tarot Goddess. Welcome. I love your name, by the way. All right, so we have the Magician, which is the manifestation card. So this to me is a spirit saying that you can manifest pretty much anything that you're wanting to do right now. If you want to manifest a new love right now, it is possible for you, Cindy. We have the Magician. It says you can manifest the life that you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. So yes, be open to new possibilities here for you, okay? Seven of Gabriel is here. It says stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, and claim your personal power, okay? So yes, that's what I have for you, Cindy. Like I said, enjoy yourself, have fun, keep your options open. I see somebody else stepping in for you in the next 6 months, but keep me posted, you know, keep me posted. It could be 6 months, a year from now, he may decide that he is ready for a relationship. So, but just date around and have fun until then, you know what I mean? You're welcome, Cindy. I hope I answered your question here. And thank you again for your generous donation. And I like to be honest with people when I see things in love readings, because I feel like if we build things on a firm foundation, we can only build up from there. I'm not the type of reader that's going to tell somebody, oh, you know, person's going to get married and you're going to have 1,000 kids and stuff like that. I tell you what I see, because I feel like when you have that foundation, you have something that you can build up from and work your life around that. All right. So thank you so much, Cindy. You got some good things coming for you. All right. So thank you again for your generous donation, love. All right. So we have Love and Life, who is our last donation read for the night. I'm going to go ahead and close the donations here. All right. Okay, there we go. Okay, fantastic. Oh, thank you so much, North Star. Thank you, love. And thank you for joining the show. I greatly appreciate it. And you guys, I'm going to come back and do some free questions after the donation reads are finished. I will. I'll come back. Okay, Love and Life, you are up next, love. If you would, please go ahead and type your question down in the chat. We are going to get to your questions next. And thank you so much for your generous donations. I greatly appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much, North Star Tarot. Thank you, love. I hope you guys are having a wonderful and blessed Friday. I keep thinking for some reason today is Saturday. I don't know why. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, Love and Life. I think you sent your question in. Duh. You did. I was sitting here waiting on your question and you sent it in your comments. Okay, so what doesn't NC see with the connection with JP? Okay, love. Are you wanting to know what do I see with your connection with JP? Is that your question? I just want to make sure I'm reading it correctly. What don't I see in the connection with JP? Okay, awesome. Okay. We're going to pull up hidden things with this. So I'm going to pull out the moon card as a significator card, because that pulls out hidden things. So You're wanting to know what don't you see with this connection. Is this a person that you have known for quite a long time, and are you dating, or is it on and off? Okay, so we're going to pick out the moon card. Okay. All right, Spirit, please show... Oh, thank you so much, Love and Life. All right, so Spirit, please show us, what does Love and Life not see in the connection with JP? Is JP a Leo or a fire sign? Okay. Pisces. Oh, Lord. Okay, he's a Pisces male. Okay. And what's your sign, Love and Life?
A compassion program and a new well, clean water is of this village. It's in the hand washing stations. It's in the fish farms and the gardens. It's in the 50s.
Oh, those Pisces males can be difficult.
We are just celebrating water.
Virgo. Okay, so you're Earth. Oh, well, that's actually a pretty good match, by the way. Pisces and Virgo. Because that's your sister sign. Pisces is your sister sign. Okay, so you actually kind of have quite a bit in common. Which that's good, that you have a lot of things in common. Yeah, Virgo and Pisces are sister signs. They're 6 signs apart. So you represent the spiritual side of Virgo, and Virgo represents the material or physical plane of the Pisces. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to go through these cards. We have the 5 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Oh, Lord. Okay, and we got the 3 of Pentacles. Both of you are very psychic, because Pisces is very psychic and Virgo is very psychic. A lot of people don't know that about Virgo. Virgo is a very analytical sign, but they can spot bullshit a mile away. Y'all be knowing some stuff. I'm going to tell you that right now. Virgo be knowing some shit. All right, so, because you guys analyze and watch people. You watch behaviors and you study. You study things. Okay, so somebody's feeling confused or conflicted about something in the relationship. It could be you. Maybe this person has given you mixed signals about a certain situation or the way that the relationship is going. Is this person... It may feel like this person's actions may not be lining up with how they're presenting themselves. But I could be wrong here, but it just feels like there's a conflict or confusion about something in the relationship, okay? It just feels like there's confusion here. And you have been trying to decide whether or not you want to open up this relationship and date other people, or you might be thinking about whether or not you should let this relationship go. I'm seeing it here with the 2 of Pentacles. Let me know if this resonates, because it feels like it's, you're weighing the options. You're trying to make a decision. Should I date other people? Should I, try to get him back? I'm seeing you trying to make a decision about something. You're weighing the options here, okay? I broke up with him but missed him. Gotcha. Maybe I asked the wrong question. Okay, are you wanting to know if you're going to get back together? Is that what you're wanting to know? Or if you made the right decision by breaking up with him? Is that what the question is? All right, but I want you to know something, Love and Life. Your intuition about this person is 100% spot on, okay? Whatever it was that you were feeling or seeing, you felt like there could be something going on behind the scenes in this relationship, and I think you're right. Because the High Priestess comes in when there's something spiritual or intuitive, or it's within yourself to try to figure out, okay, I feel something, but I can't prove it. You know what I'm saying? You feel something. It's a woman's intuition. plus you're Virgo. You watch actions, you watch things. I think you're spot on about him, okay? You're spot on about him. Were you suspicious that he was messing around or dealing with someone at the workplace? The reason why I say that, this is the Three of Pentacles, so it feels like there was a collaboration or working together or something here. It just felt like maybe you were worried that maybe he might be messing around or doing something behind your back that he wasn't supposed to be doing. No, not cheating? Okay. Do you feel like there was something he was hiding from you? Because I'm feeling like there's something that you felt like he wasn't, maybe there was something he wasn't supposed to be doing. Okay. All right. Let me get a clearer picture. All right, Spirit, please show me. How does he feel about love and life? We'll get to that. How does he feel about you? And how long has it been since you broke up? I'm feeling like this was recent. Okay. Do you have him blocked on the phone? I'm seeing somebody possibly having somebody blocked. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I want to tell you that the Pisces is brokenhearted. Okay, the Pisces is brokenhearted about losing you. You didn't block. Okay, he's brokenhearted about losing you, and you could be feeling brokenhearted about losing him with the Three of Swords. Even though you broke up with him, he was brokenhearted about this. Okay. And we have the Dreamer card, which is about new opportunities. It felt like, to me, to be honest with you, this breakup was destined to be. So don't be hard on yourself and feel like you made the wrong decision. You made the right decision, because Spirit was saying that it was time for something to change here. Okay? Otherwise, you would not have made that decision. You would have stuck it out and you would have stayed there. Yeah, I see you brokenhearted, and I also see him very brokenhearted. May I ask, so I can get a clearer picture of, so we can get a clearer picture of why it was that you broke up with him? Was there something that you felt like he lied about, or what was it that made him, that made you make that decision? But yes, I see somebody being very brokenhearted, very sad about this, and I'm feeling like it's the Pisces too. Okay. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to tell you something, though. That Virgo intuition is insane. Because my husband's a Virgo. And I'm telling you what, he knows some stuff. Nobody can get nothing over on him. I got a tarot card reading that he wasn't investing, and I got anxious and ended things. Okay. All right. So now when you say he wasn't investing, are you having to pay for things, or do you mean like a emotional investment? Like you felt like the relationship or the connection wasn't moving forwards? Yeah, that's normal for Virgo. Yeah, and y'all have, and Virgos tend to have a lot of intestinal or stomach issues when it comes to things. So during this breakup, you may have had felt nauseated, or you may have had some stomach problems over the past couple of months or weeks since you guys have not been together, or you might have had a queasy stomach. He was physically present, emotionally. He was just kind of lazy. Okay. All right. Let me ask the question, should you guys get back together? Has he reached out to you since you broke up? Because I'm seeing that he's upset about this. Gotcha. Well, that's most men. They never share their feelings. Well, I can't say they never do, but it's hard for men to open up emotionally sometimes. That's normal. Oh, okay. Well, we have the Seven of Pentacles card, which can mean delays. But I feel like you guys could get back together if you wanted to. I think it's worth the investment. The reason why I say that is we have the Seven of Pentacles, which indicates investments, sowing the seeds, harvesting, growth, patience. So Spirit says that I feel like you guys will get back together. I don't feel like this is the end of both of you, okay? Okay. Did he respond to you when you reached out and said happy birthday? Because, you know, Virgos, I mean, not Virgos, but Pisces are very sensitive, extremely sensitive. So I feel like he took this very hard. But I feel like if you guys talk, if you're still talking every now and then, and he's responding to you, that's a good sign. Okay, that's a good sign, because I'm going to tell you something about a Pisces. A Pisces has a strong cutoff game. If they don't want to deal with somebody anymore, they'll just cut you out. So for him to respond does tell me that he still feels a connection there with you. Aquarius is like that too, because I'm Aquarius. Like, we'll cut off like nothing. If we feel like something's not working out for us. So I still feel like he still has feelings for you, love and life. I feel like there's a possibility of you guys getting back together. Spirit is saying, though, it is going to require patience. But whatever it was that you were feeling, you were valid in what you were feeling. I just think that there needs to be better communication between the two of you. And I think that was a part of the problem. You have two different love languages. Some people it's words of affirmation. Some people it's actions. And, you know, everybody has a way of interpreting love or dealing with love differently. But I feel like you can get back together, okay? It's not out of the question. How long, can you tell me how long it's been since you both broke up? So I don't feel like it's been that long. Oh, yes. And we have relief, hope, and moving on. I feel like you guys could get back together with the Six of Swords. Yeah, there's relief and there's hope. For this to come out, it just feels like right now the energies have been kind of rocky. But I feel like you guys can make it. If you were to approach him about the situation and just tell him how you feel, because Pisces is one of those types of signs. They're very sensitive and they take things, the littlest things, to heart. And that's okay. Everybody's different. It's not bad. It's just everybody's just different. They're wired different. I love Pisces. My mom's a Pisces. I'm a Pisces moon. So I definitely understand it. Well, Pisces moon in Western sidereal astrology. But I understand it. So I think there's hope for you guys. I think you guys will end up getting back together. But I can't reach out. He needs to. Okay, so will he reach back out? Will they get back together, Spirit? Yes, we end it here with the Knight of Cups, which is a proposal. Not necessarily a proposal for marriage, but it's reaching back out to someone to let them know, how they feel, okay? Romance, drama here. But it's the beginnings of love. So I think if you give it time and you continue to communicate with the Pisces, I feel like he will open up to you, and I feel like you guys can rekindle this romance and you can rekindle your relationship. It's not too late. Okay, it's not too late. If I got the Ten of Swords or the Death card, I would say, yeah, it's probably done. But in this reading, I'm feeling like there is hope. Okay. I do feel like what you're not seeing, because what your question was, I feel like what happened with the Pisces is that it's something to do with, you have two different love communications. You have two different love styles. Is he a little bit stingy? I mean, don't get mad at me, but is he a little stingy? that could be one of the factors of why you felt a certain kind of way, because if he has a tendency to be a little stingy with things, you know, that can make a person feel a certain kind of way too. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like that's really what it is. There's a stinginess there, and you just kind of feel like, well, I want you to do more, but I feel like if you really communicate with the Pisces and tell him, okay, this is what I want, this is what I expect out of this relationship, and it's within reason, he should be able to accommodate you. But I do feel some stinginess there. So I can kind of see why you get pissed off about that, especially if you're paying for things more so than he is, or he's stingy with his affection, or stingy in love. You just have to just be very vocal about that with him. Okay? But I feel like there is hope, and that you guys can make it. The Spirit just showed me stinginess. I don't know why. But, you know, everybody, we all have our problems. You know, you just got to pick and choose what you can deal with and what you can't deal with. But, you know, I understand it, you know. I understand it. But be very vocal about what it is that you want. But I feel like there's hope, and you guys can make it and get back together. I do see that. All right, so I'm seeing it by the end of the year, okay? Just keep in constant contact with each other. You know, don't rush anything. Don't try to, just let things flow. Let it flow. Okay, so what spiritual messages do we have for love and life? Okay. All right, so 3 messages came out for you, so I am going to read that. All right, so we have the 7 of Ariel, okay? So it says, you have invested wisely, have patience, and wait for the harvest. Damn, that's the same card as this one in this deck. So review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor, okay? All right, so I feel like it's worth the investment. This relationship is worth fighting for. All right, so we have the Queen of Ariel, which is a mature, practical, generous, happy, nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. Okay. All right, so we have the 5 of Michael, and I'll read that to you. It says, this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. All right, so what I gather from this when it says that this situation doesn't serve you, Spirit is saying they don't want you to worry. They don't want you to worry about how this is going to come about, you know, trying to make things fit. Don't worry about it. Just take it one day at a time. And just, you know, get your mind on other things. I know that's kind of hard when you're going through a relationship or a love relationship, but it is possible for you to do that. You just got to get yourself busy and think about things that you want for yourself. Start manifesting for yourself and loving yourself and taking care of yourself, and the rest will follow. So I feel like if this relationship is meant to be, which I do feel like it is, it will come around back to you. Okay, so don't worry about it. Release it. Give it to God. Release it. And do what you need to do for yourself in the time being until it comes back around. Okay? All right, so that's what I have here, love and life. Yeah, so it looks like there's possibility here you guys will probably get back together. Yeah. We got to work on that stinginess, though. You got to tell him. You know, if you want more out of him, you got to tell him. Okay, all right, so you're welcome. All right, so we got your second question we're going to be doing. Let me look at your second question. Okay, general career reading. Okay, all right, we can take a look into that. Love and life. Are you currently working at the moment? Okay. Please, Spirit, please give me a general career reading for love and life. Okay. Okay. All right, so I'm going to read what Spirit is showing me because I'm seeing something here already with your career. All right, let me ask you a question. Are you unhappy with where you are? Because Spirit is showing me that you're unhappy with where you are. Okay. I'm sensing you're feeling stuck. And you just kind of feel like it's not where you want to be right now. Okay. Okay. Oh, something's going to change and transform for you. May I ask, what do you do for a living right now? Okay, Spirit, please show us career. Okay. All right, so we're going to look. We're going to go through your cards. We have the 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups, 4 of Swords. I'll work on drug trial. Okay, gotcha. The Release card and the 2 of Swords. Okay. All right, so I'm already seeing a transformation coming in place for you. I don't feel like you're very happy with this job, and I'm going to tell you why. It makes you feel very stuck and restricted. There's no creativity at all with this job. It just kind of feels like it's the same thing over and over again. Or I'm not sure if you work in an office or a place where there's not many windows, or if there's a place where it's just... maybe you're sitting there all day, or it just kind of feels like, God, I'm just so tired of this. I just want something new. I just want something challenging, something different here. And your heart is not in it. Your heart is not in it. You've got the 8 of Cups. This means that you're looking for something that better suits you, and something that agrees with your heart, okay? Something that your heart is in. It just feels like where you're working at right now, it probably pays pretty good, and the benefits are good, but it's not really something that you really, really, truly want to do. So Spirit says that you're longing and you're looking for something better, and you're looking to get somewhere, something that your heart longs to do and something that you want to do. Yeah, there's no work balance. Yeah, and see, that's why you're feeling stuck. Because it's either you're working a lot of hours, and you're stuck, and you're in the same damn place. That would drive anybody crazy after a while. Okay, 4 of Swords is here. Are you thinking about taking a vacation or PTO time? Because I do see you taking PTO time, vacation, just to get away from this, because I feel like this job is very mental. It's very mentally taxing. Like, you have to be working on stuff and computers and numbers and all kinds of stuff all day. And you feel like you need to get away. Okay, I see you taking a break. I see you taking some time away from this job. Okay. Whenever you can. I also see you quitting. You're going to be leaving this job. And I feel like it's going to be within a year. I say stay with the job for right now until you get something else if you can. But I do see you eventually quitting with the Death card. Okay, letting it go. Oh, good. Okay, yeah, because I see you you're like, I need some time away. I need to get away from this place. It about drives me crazy. Seeing this same stuff all day. So yeah, with the Release card, I see you eventually quitting. Okay, even that you might be saying to yourself right now, well, I don't know about that, but as time goes on, I feel like you're going to be like, deuces. You're going to be like, I'm tired of this. I want something new. All right, so I see you making plans with the 2 of Wands. Plans, partnership, in progress. So, before you quit, and I do see that coming eventually. I don't know how long it's going to be. It could be within the year or 2 years. I do see you already having another job or something else lined up in place of that. Can I ask you a question? Do you have a good manager? Because I'm kind of feeling like I'm not sure if there's an issue with management. Like I'm not sure if they micromanage or if it's just kind of like they want you to hit all these damn metrics and stuff all the time. Okay, but I see you making plans. Okay, good. That makes a lot of difference if you have a good manager. Hi, Michael. I'm still working on donations, love. Yes, the metrics. I mean, they're serious about them numbers, and I think that's gonna be the one thing that makes you possibly head for the door. I feel like they're gonna get tougher on those metrics, and it's not just you; it's everybody there. So I do feel like that. The good news is when you do choose a new job or the next career, you're going to like it. Because we have the Six of Wands, which is about victory and success. Okay? I do see that coming for you. But this can also mean, too, that on your job, you're doing a very good job, by the way. Like, your boss really thinks you're doing a very good job. You crush the metrics. You do your best. You're doing everything that you can do. But I do see you leaving. I do see you leaving, making plans to go to someplace else. And you're going to like it better. Okay, you're going to like it even more. I just can't see you in this role for the rest of your work career. I just don't see that. But with this economy, the way that it is, I'd stick with it as long as I could, you know, as long as you can. Because it's rough out here, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you're putting in 1,000 applications and stuff, it's hard. Yeah, you're never home. I mean, you know, so that makes perfect sense. It just feels like, and that could be what this Eight of Cups is also about, abandonment. If you have family or children, it could be you might be feeling like you never get to see your kids. You never get to see your pets if you have pets. You never get to, you know, see your significant other. You know, because you're always at this damn job. Yes, I would say save up your money and use it as a stepping stone. Use it as a stepping stone. But I don't see you staying there. Okay. Judgment card is here. So I see you having a rebirth and a reawakening. Okay. You're going to, like I told you, you're going to wake up one day and you're going to be like, you know, I'm ready to leave this job. I need something new. There is a rebirth coming for you, okay? You're reevaluating things as well. I don't know if you can see that. You're reevaluating things and reflecting on things. Aw. Well, you will once you're able to leave this job. But I would suggest staying with it for now. Okay, but it's those down metrics. They are so tight on those numbers. But take off as much time as you can. All right, so we have the Two of Cups, which is about exchanging of hearts. It's also about reconciliation. So again, I do feel like you're going to get back with the Pisces. I do see that coming. With the Two of Cups, and that can also play a factor in you leaving your current job. The fact that you want to spend more time with this person and have a relationship and have a life. So that's totally reasonable to feel that way. So I'm seeing that here. Okay. Is there something specific that you, because for some reason, I don't know. I don't feel like you have a specific career nailed down just yet. It's kind of like you're just kind of testing the waters or just kind of jumping around to different things. Do you have a specific career that you want to get into? Now, this is the healthcare related field, so you could still stay in healthcare if you wanted to. Yeah, of course it has an effect, because, you know, when you spend that much time working all the time, you don't have time to even take care of yourself, much less involve another person. So you were thinking of nursing. I think that would be great for you. I do. It's healthcare. There's always, you know, needs for nurses in every field. The pay is good. And you can have, but I'm going to be honest with you, I'm a nurse myself, and the work-life balance can be hard. But depending on what you do, the thing I do like about nursing is that it is flexible. So it's not like you have to go in and, like when I first started as a nurse, I was working 16, 18-hour days. Literally, I would have to stay, because if the next nurse didn't show up, or if they called out sick, they didn't have anybody else, and I had to stay there. And it was exhausting. I mean, there were times I would just get out after working 16 hours, 18 hours, because I had to do charting, and they say that 16 hours, you're not supposed to go beyond 12. But so you end up doing it because you got charting and wound care and treatments and stuff like that you end up having to do. So, but there is more flexibility, okay? There's more flexibility. There's more options, and you can work your way into part-time work. You can work your way into and still make a living, still make a good living, just doing part-time. Oh, that would be fantastic, Love and Life. You can do that. You can do that. You can do that. And really, to be honest with you, you don't even have to be a nurse to do that. You can just, find out what the state requires and hire the the people that you need for that. The healthcare professionals that you need for that, and just oversee it. You don't even have to be a nurse to do that. You can just find a house that, is within the state standards, and find out the laws of Medicare and Medicaid, and get your license, to operate, and big bang boom, you got a business. So yeah, you can do that. A lot of people think that you have to be a nurse or a doctor in order to open up a assisted living or a hospice. You don't. You have to, of course, you just have to find out what the requirements are. So I know a lady that's a medical assistant, and she teaches, she has 9 different classes that she actually teaches. She found a way legally to be able to go in and offer classes, and she makes a ton of money. So it is possible. You can do it. If you know how to get around the system, you can do it. Okay, let me shut up and get to your last 2 cards. But you're welcome. You don't have to be a nurse to do that. There's ways around stuff. You're welcome. You're welcome. And with you being a Virgo, you're very smart. Virgos are brilliant. So, it's very doable. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, we got Page of Swords, which is about communication. So I feel like when you move to this next job or career move, you're going to be seeing this on social media, or it could be the internet. And once you see it on there, it's going to click with you, and you're going to be like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is my next move. So communication will come to you about where to move to next. But I see you leaving this job. I see you leaving and finding something better. Something more manageable, Okay, and we have the 7 of Wands, which is about determination. Okay, sticking with something and determination. So I will be honest with you, when you do make a career change, there may be a dip in pay for a little bit. Okay, so you may lose money, or there may be a dip in pay because you're making very good money where you are now. So very good living, but it's just not sustainable long term. So be prepared, when you do move, be prepared to have a dip in pay. And it may not be something that's forever. It may just be temporary. But just know that there could be a bit of a dip in pay. But that's okay. I look at it this way. If you make less money, but you're happier and you have a better quality of life, all money is not good money. Okay. I always say that in nursing, all money is not good money. People get, snowed by the fact, oh, I'm making, and this is not me, but, I'm making this $80 an hour as an RN, or, I'm making $120 an hour and I'm doing this. It's not always good money, because they're giving you that money for a reason, and it's because they're short-staffed. So you're going to be walking in situations where it may be high acuity, or it may be a situation to where your license may be at risk, and it's not always good money. So I always say this: if you make enough to pay your bills and to save a little bit, and you're happy and your work-life balance is wonderful, you can go outside and play, sit in the yard and drink you some lemonade on the porch for an hour. You spend time with your lover, go out for the weekends with your family. It's worth it. It's worth it. So, yes, start saving, and the time will come when you know it's going to be time to go. You will know it. And start saving, putting your money away, and a new job is headed your way, I'd say within the next year. You're going to start really feeling that pull to leave, because it's not sustainable for you long term, And so you'll find something that will be sustainable for you, and you're going to like it. You're going to be happier with it. Maybe a little bit less money, but at least you'll have a life. You know what I mean? All right. You're welcome. All right, so let's see what spiritual messages come out for you. Okay. Okay. Well, actually, 3 messages came out for you, so we're going to read those. All right, so we have the 4 of Michael. And it says, insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off. Seek relief from stress. So even Spirit is saying, girl, you need some vacation time. Take you some PTO. It's much needed. See if you can see that. I'm not making that up. That came out. All right, and the second card that we have is the 7 of Michael. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. I'm seeing this as also on your job. If you need help and you're sinking and you just feel like you're doing too many things, don't be afraid to tell your manager if you need help with something, okay? Don't be afraid. I feel like she'll step in and help you. All right. And we have the 6 of Raphael, which is the last card. Embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. So that would be the 6 of cups in regular tarot. Okay. So there's a rekindling of a relationship or connection here for you in the future. Okay. All right. Well, it looks very good for you, love and life. So take your time off. If you need it, take it off. Take it off. Yeah, I feel like it's going to help rejuvenate you and help you to feel better. Just mental, emotional, everything. All right. Well, thank you so much for your generous donations today. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I hope that I was able to help you today. And I greatly appreciate you. And give me an update. Whatever happens in the next coming weeks, months, let me know. I love a good update. And thank you again for your generous donation, Love and Life. Thank you. All right, everyone. So that concludes. You are so welcome, love. that concludes donation-based reads. I am going to get back to answering free questions. Many blessings, so help. I'll drop a few again. Bye. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, and blessings to you as well, love and life. You got some good things coming for you. All right, so I'm going to get to some free questions, but before I do that, I'm going to step out for just a moment. I will be back in just a few, okay? I'll be back. Hold on. I got to take a little break. Okay, I am back. All right, so let's see what questions are left. All right, Michael, let me get to yours. I hope I still have your question here in the chat, because after so long, sometimes the questions will disappear. I hope it's still here. Okay. Okay, yes, it is. Okay, so Michael wants to know, will Jordan allow me to take him to lunch? It's good to see you, Michael. I hope you're doing well. All right, so will Jordan allow me to take him to lunch? Yes or no, Spirit? Yes, we have the King of Swords, which is all about communication, honesty, truthfulness, and courage. Yes, he will. He will. You guys have a good communication. Like, I feel like you guys understand each other and you have good conversations and talking. So the communication is there. The answer is yes on that, Michael. So keep me posted, love. Okay. All right. So Rohini. So I just got done with Michael's. Rohini wants to know, there is one person in the temple. I get very confused feelings from his side. I wanted to know his feelings and thoughts about me. Okay. Okay. All right. What are the feelings and thoughts about the person in the temple for Rohini? Okay. All right. Oh, okay. This person thinks about you. We have the Dreamer card, so they are thinking about you. They're thinking about you. I feel like maybe they keep their feelings hidden, or keep their feelings kind of to themselves, but they are thinking about you with this Dreamer card. I don't know if you know that you may be catching them watching you sometimes, or looking at the corner of their eye at you, but they are thinking about you. You're welcome, Michael. All right, Chrissy, yes, you can get a free reading. Okay. Okay, Butterfly wants to know Jay's thoughts about me. Okay. All right, you too, Michael. Thank you. Okay, what are Jay's thoughts? Okay, what are Jay's thoughts about Butterfly? Ooh, 10 of Cups. Oh, this person is thinking about you in a romantic kind of way. And there's some sort of feeling here. So I think that this person does think about you. Maybe they think about being with you in the future. But this person does there is something romantic possible here with this 10 of Cups. So I'd say yes, that they are thinking about you that way. Keep me posted, butterfly. All right, Firebird. Welcome, Firebird. What's Scorpio's thoughts and feelings about Miss W's scheming and shady tricks towards me? Okay. All right. This is for Firebird. Okay. 4 of Wands. So this is about domesticity, prosperity, happiness, contentment. This is also about action as well with the 4 of Wands energy. I feel like, let me pull one more because it kind of feels like he's not saying anything to her. Like he just lets her kind of do something, but he don't have the balls to tell her how he really feels. That's really what I'm seeing here. Hi, Breezy. Hi, Sky Brights. Oh, I love the name Vanilla Cherry Coke. Hi, lady. Okay. It's like he's afraid to lose his job or say anything. We have the World card, which is about success, accomplishments, immigration. You know, it's a possibility, Firebird. This may sound a little crazy. He may be thinking about eventually moving. Reason why I say that is the 4 of Wands is about, it can be about a home, a new home. And then we have the World card, which can indicate immigration or moving or something to that degree. But I will tell you this, he's not happy about it, but he doesn't have the balls to really tell her how he feels that what she's doing is wrong. That's what I don't like about him, is that he doesn't have the balls because he's so scared. He's so scared about, you know, about losing the, which I understand, God knows, nobody wants to lose their job, especially not now in these times. So I understand why he walks on eggshells, but still, I mean, if you know something's not right, you should speak up, or at least he could secretly, you know, write an email or not an email, but a letter or something to your boss to let them know what's going on. But he's so scared. That's what I'm seeing here. Just somebody that just doesn't have the moral scruples to really say how he feels. That's the thing I don't like about him. But he could be thinking about moving. It's very cowardly. So he may not be expressing this to anyone, but I do see a possibility. Another reason why he may not be saying anything is because he may be thinking about getting out of Dodge. He may be thinking about moving to another location and still staying with this company, or getting something else altogether. That is in his mind. I do see it here with a move, immigration, and a home. Yeah, I do see him making a move and changing it. Like I said, it could be long distance. Could be long distance. But he is not happy about it, but he does not have the balls or the cojones to speak up, to speak his mind. But he doesn't like what she's doing. But he's not speaking up either. That's the thing I don't like about him. I'm glad that y'all are just kind of, you've went your way and he's just went his. It's just too much. It's too much. All right. Cowardly. Cowardly is the word. But keep me posted, Firebird. But I am seeing that he's thinking about a move or something secretly inside. All right. So Chrissy wants to know what's coming towards me in love. Single. Okay. What's coming towards Chrissy in love, spirit? Okay, well, we have the 8 of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So it's a possibility, Chrissy, that you could meet somebody at your job or in relation to your job. Reason why I say that, we got the King of Wands coming up here, which is somebody that's a leader. enthusiastic, very confident, and very physical too. So they're very good looking and attractive. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles, which is about hard work, mastery, skills, and it's in relation to work or school. So it's very possible you could meet somebody if you're in college or you're taking classes or related to your work or at work, okay? But I see somebody coming in regards to that. I'd say by the end of the summer, somebody could be headed your way. So keep me posted on that. Okay. All right, so Lady Mrs. wants to know, is Ray J going to message me? All right, let's take a look here. Is Ray J gonna message Lady? And is this the Ray J, Brandy's brother? All right. Ooh, we got 6 of Pentacles. Yes, you will receive some sort of message. So I'm not sure if you are talking about the Ray J or another Ray J, but there is some sort of message here that you may get back. Okay, the 6 of Pentacles is about receiving help. So I'm not sure if you wanted help with a situation or you wanted to talk to him about something that you needed help with. I do see a message here with the 6 of Pentacles. I do see some sort of communication here. This is a yes card and this is a card of help. Okay. So yes on that. It could be from an assistant. It could be from, you know, a generic message, but I do see a message coming in for you. All right, so Sky Brights wants to know, should we repost questions because one of earlier, okay. Not, if yes, please. I think I see your question down here. All right, so Vanilla Cherry Coke wants to ask, Lisa, will Kay reach out to me soon? Okay, so will Kay reach out to Vanilla Cherry Coke? Oh, you're making me thirsty. Yes. We have 2 of Wands, which is plans, partnership, and progress. So, yes, the answer is yes on that. They will reach out to you. And it'll be within a couple of weeks that this person will reach out to you. So, yes. All right, so Sky Brights wants to know, okay. All right, write down your question, Sky Bright. Yeah, write down your question. All right. All righty. You're welcome. Hi, Breezy. Yes, you can ask a question, love. Okay. You're welcome, Firebird. All right, so Healing Hearts. What's the energy for me this summer? Okay. Oh, we got the Justice card. The Justice card flew out for you. So it feels like we've got spirit here that's going to be on your side or giving you good karma. It feels like you've done a lot of good things for people. And I keep feeling like you've done good things, but it's went unnoticed or you felt like it's went unnoticed. But spirit is here to let you know that your good deeds have not went unnoticed, that you will be blessed and you will receive a blessing this summer. And something that you did to help somebody will be coming back around for you. Okay, this is karma, and the scales are being balanced for you, and it's for the good. Okay, so look for something good to happen that you were not expecting this summer because of your good karma. All right. Okay, so Breezy wants to know, what is P's current intentions towards me? Okay. All right, well, the current intentions are the 2 of Swords. Either you or this person feels like they're at a fork in the road and they haven't made up their minds about what direction to take. It feels like this person could be stuck. It could be you or it could be the other person. Maybe they're trying to make up their minds or trying to get more information or trying to decide what decision they should make. So it just feels like currently right now things are kind of stuck. And it just kind of feels like maybe they need to wait things out before a decision gets made and they choose a path here. So that's what I'm seeing here. So I feel like maybe this person is thinking about you, but maybe there's something else that's kind of in the way. It could be school, it could be work, it could be obligations, and they're thinking about you. You're definitely on the table here. but it's like they're trying to decide whether they want to move forwards or just kind of keep things as it is. So that's what I'm seeing here right now. It just feels like things are kind of stagnant and just staying still and not really moving forwards. But let's see what the future brings, Spirit. What future is here for Breezy and P? Okay, let me pull one more. We got the Justice card. So they're still thinking. It's like they're still thinking. They're in indecision about it. Okay, well, you got the Wheel of Fortune, which is upright progress and change and prosperity. It feels like this person's meant to be in your life. So you were meant to cross paths with this person. So I'm going to say that this person is going to reach back out to you, and that there could be progression in the connection that you have with this person. For some reason, I'm not feeling like this is going to be someone that you marry or anything like that, but there will be progress in the connection that you have with this person. And it feels like this person was meant to be in your life for some particular reason. So right now, not making a decision about moving forwards, but then eventually there is progression moving forwards in your connection with this person. Okay, like I said, it might not be your husband, but there is progression moving forward with this person. So keep me posted. All right. All right, so Sophia wants to know, how do I deal with NB being so toxic to me? Okay. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with this person? Okay, thank you so much for the likes, everyone. Ooh, okay. Ooh, Lord. This person is imbalanced. You got the Ten of Wands here, which talks about overworked, stressed, and imbalanced. Okay. Well, the only way that you're going to be able to deal with this person being toxic to you, and I'm going to be straight shooting forwards with you. You may have to cut this person out. I'm not saying that you have to end your relationship or connection with this person, but I am saying that because this person, there's a lot going on with them and this situation, it's not healthy. It's not healthy for you. And the way that this person is acting and the things that they're doing is not healthy either. They've got to get help. They've got to find the balance in the situation, because whatever issues that they're dealing with has nothing to do with you, but it's rubbing off on you. And it's causing you to second guess yourself. It's causing you to have self-esteem issues possibly, or you might be second guessing yourself. And I feel like you really kind of need to, I wouldn't say cut this person completely out, because I feel like they do offer some good things. But I do think that you need to lessen your connection, or you need to lessen your time spent with this person. You know how the old people used to say you handle people with a long-handled spoon? Well, that would be the perfect analogy in this situation, because there's a lot of shit going on with this person. They're very imbalanced. Maybe there's things, weights that they're carrying, or emotional baggage, hurts, trauma, pain, that's caused them to not necessarily do good things or act well. And they need to really have a wake-up call in order to recognize those things about themselves and to make those changes. So unfortunately, there's nothing that you can do at this point with this person, but just, still be nice to them, but keep your distance. That's what I'm seeing here. Keep your distance. And it's okay to not answer the phone, or, call this person or hang out with this person. It's okay to just keep it very cordial, short, and move on. They're very imbalanced. They got a lot of issues going on there. And you ain't wanting to subscribe to none of them issues. All right. It's not your problem. All right. So Sky Brights wants to know, does Spirit see me able to pay my landlord this weekend? Feeling a bit exasperated, wondering if Spirit sees progress. Okay, Spirit. Will Sky Brights be able to pay the landlord this weekend, and will things get better? Oh, it's rough out here, y'all. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, we have the 5 of Cups, which is about depression, sadness, and grief. You may not be able to make it this weekend, but you may be able to get the money together within a week. Okay. I like to be honest with people. Spirit says right now it is very rough for you, Sky Brights. Like it's been very difficult for you. It's like it's one thing after another, after another, after another. And it's been very difficult for you to kind of raise above things. Just know that this won't always be this way. The main thing is hanging in there and trying to see the positive in something. But it's okay to feel afraid. It's okay to be upset. Own those feelings. Let me see if things are going to get better for you over the next couple of weeks or week. Will she have improvement over the next week? Sky Bright, do you have family? Do you have family where you are that you can talk to? Okay, because I see a move coming for you. I see a move coming for you. So I'm gonna be honest with you, Sky Brights. I'm not gonna lie to you. You may end up having to leave this apartment, okay? Because I see the Death card here. I see, which is transformation. So you may end up having to leave. I just feel like it's a lot of things coming at you at once. And it's like a mountain. This and this and this and this. It's just coming on you. But I want you to stay hopeful because it will get better. Okay. Let me see if you I'm taking different in the stream. Maybe it's picking me up. Okay. Okay. But there is some sort of community here that's going to help you. So I'm not sure if you have put in applications to receive assistance or help, but assistance is coming to you, okay? So like I said, this weekend it may be a little bit hard for you, but if you stay with it, stay the course. I see you moving, going someplace different, but you're going to eventually receive assistance here. We have 3 of Cups, which is about community. So make sure that you're putting in applications. If you need financial assistance, don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to put in, look in your, I would even ask ChatGPT what you can do, what community services are located where you are, that you could ask for assistance if you need money and things. Don't be afraid to, because we're all kind of in the same boat. If we don't get a week's paycheck, most people, most Americans, can't make it. Most Americans don't even have $100 in their bank account. So don't feel bad. I'm going through hard times myself right now. So I just want you to know that Spirit is very saying for you to please make sure that you make the community aware of your needs, whether this is going on Nextdoor and writing a post, going on TikTok, asking for donations, going to your community banks, or going to your community and asking for financial assistance. Don't be ashamed to do it. If you need the help, go for it. Okay? Go for it, because you will get some help. I do see that here with the 3 of Cups. I would, like I said, ask ChatGPT, because there's free versions of ChatGPT where you can ask three free questions a day. And let me tell you something, ChatGPT helped me out a lot. When there was issues going on with my mom, with things that we needed money for, or like to get assistance on, it bought stuff up I ain't even heard of, and it was legitimate. So don't be afraid if you're experiencing financial issues or problems. Do not be afraid to approach ChatGPT and ask, what can I do in this situation? Do you know of any community services that are local to me that will help me out? It is a lifesaver, you guys. It can really bring stuff out that you never even heard of, that you can't really find out. People won't tell you, or they don't even know about it. But I do see community coming out for you and you receiving assistance within the next 2 to 3 weeks, okay? But I do see you moving. I don't feel like you're going to be staying in this apartment. But I do see you receiving assistance here. And we have the 9 of Wands, which is about protection, okay? Ask God and the angels to bless you, provide you with favor, and keep you safe, and to assist you, and they will, okay? So don't give up. Don't give up. There are options out here. There are things out here, and you will get the assistance that you need, okay? So I'm praying for you, Sky Brights. And like I said, ask ChatGPT, get on your phone tonight and find out what are some things that you can apply for or things that you can do to help you out. And it will come up with some stuff. It's amazing. Everybody talks about AI, but I tell you, it can really be good if it's worked properly. So best of luck to you, and it's gonna get better for you. Okay. All right. So okay. All right. So does Kay have feelings for me? Okay, let me see. This is for Vanilla Coke. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay, I don't know what's going on healing a Vanilla Cherry Coke. We have a release card. So I'm not sure if something's ended for you, between you and this person. But I do see the 9 of Pentacles, which is a self-made woman. So I also feel like Spirit is saying that this person, I feel like there were feelings or something there. But they do want you to focus on self-love before you focus on love with anyone else. They want you to focus on yourself, because 9 of Pentacles is a card of empowerment, self-empowerment, being someone that is a self-made entrepreneur, someone that makes their own way. This could be a single mother. So I'm not sure if you're a single mother or you're single and you're by yourself. This could also indicate financial prosperity for you as well. But Spirit says they want you to focus on you. Focus on you. Work on the things that you need to be doing or you want to do. That's when the love is going to come for you. But I do feel like that this person does care about you. But it feels like things may have ended or something. I'm not sure what's going on there. But they want, right now, it's you. It's about you. Focus on yourself first. Everything else will follow after that. All right. All right, so Sophia wants to know, can I know what the issue will be if I choose to move out? Okay. Okay, so what will the issues be if Sophia chooses to move out? Are you leaving the family home? It's possible, Sky Brights, but I feel like you're going to receive some sort of assistance and help in this situation. So but make sure that, because I feel like you're already taking action and doing everything that you can do. Continue doing that and Spirit will meet you halfway. Okay, so back to Sophia's question. Well, I think it's going to be a little bit hard for them, but they'll be okay. The King of Swords says that they look up to you because I feel like you're a person that's very intelligent and extremely smart. And I feel like you may be the decision maker of the family. I'm not sure if you're the eldest of your brothers and sisters, but I feel like people look up to you for your advice, and they look up to you as an example. So I think they'll be okay. It may be a little bit rough at first, when you're away from your family, because it's like that detachment type of thing where people are just, you know, it's hard for them to be away from each other for a while if you're used to seeing each other every day. But your family respects you, and they know that you're very, very smart and you make good decisions. You're a person of sound decision. I'm not sure if you're Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, or if you have any of those placements, sun, moon, or rising. But I feel like you're a person that really thinks things through before you make a decision. So I don't feel like you're the type of person that just says, well, I'm getting out of here, and you don't think about it. This has been well planned and well thought out for a while. So it's not like something you're doing on a whim or you're doing just on spur of the moment. This is very methodical and well thought out. So you're Aquarius rising, that makes sense. Okay, so people see you as an Aquarius then. You're very smart when it comes to making decisions, and you know how to detach your emotions from decisions. So when you make a decision, it's not always emotion based. It's based on logic, and it's based on fact, and it's based on what is going to be the best thing for me. So I see you making that decision. I want you to know that you've made the right decision. Don't second guess yourself. Don't go back on it. It is time for you to move and make that change. Okay? Your family will be okay. They're going to miss you, but they're going to be okay. But I just feel like it's going to be good overall. I think it's going to be kind of hard for you too, to be away from your family. But at the same time, it's kind of a relief too. You know what I mean? You're kind of in your own place, and, you know, you're doing your own thing. So congratulations, by the way. And keep me posted, but they'll be fine. Okay, well, I think I pretty much got everybody's question here. Healing Hearts, I think I did yours. I did yours a while ago. Energy for the summer, but let me see if I can pull anything else up. I'm pretty sure I did. But let me see if there's anything else that comes out. Oh yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's going to take you a little while to get used to some things. You know, especially when you're used to being with a family. But you'll be fine. You're welcome, Lady Mrs. Six of Cups is here. So we have the energy of nostalgia, maybe some things. Maybe you're going to be doing some fun things that you used to do when you were a kid. I see you going back to your past or thinking about things. You might be reminiscing about things you did in your childhood, or things that you did with family or your cousins or brothers and sisters, or when you went to school, high school, and things like that. But I see you having a good time. You also could be reconnecting with people from your past. So don't be surprised if somebody from your past calls you or sends you a text message or sends you a message on social media wanting to reconnect with you. Okay, so I see that coming here for you. A very nostalgic summer, a very fun summer. I'm seeing a lot of water here, even though this is Six of Cups. I don't know if you're planning on going to an amusement park or a theme park or someplace that has water, the beach. But I do also see water surrounding you as well. But I see you reconnecting with someone from your past and reconnecting to your past this summer. All right, everybody. I am going to end the live here in just a few moments because I have been here for like 3.5 hours. But, all right. So I think Vanilla Coke, I think I did yours a little bit earlier with Kay. But I feel like this person, yeah, I can't remember exactly what the reading said there, but they may be coming back your way. All right, well, you guys, I am going to end the live because my throat is hurting. It's about in a wheelchair right now. But I'll be back next week. And, I'll be back next week. And I've got to go, actually, because I've got to take my husband somewhere anyways. Hi, I speak my truth. Welcome. All right, you guys. But I'll be back. I'll be back, Vanilla Cherry Coke, next week. So if you have any additional questions, I can definitely get it answered for you then. But I'm ready to go, you guys, because I have someplace I have to go. But thank you so much for, you know, joining the show today. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you guys on the next round. Bye-bye.